Richard Reagan. Can't be winning cause you hating. Flow got static, shock on rating. Slaughter game, bitch, call me Jason. You not P, I'll grab my K. Nah, this shit crazy. I don't mean this for real, but I mean, hey. Tryna figure out this problem that these niggas got all of a sudden towards my mama. Wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom. This really too easy. Niggas flies because I'm finna squash them. Niggas finna hate this. Your brother 27 with a minor on some gay shit. On this nigga ass at first I wasn't gonna say shit. He couldn't get the hoes, I guess he had to make a lane switch. Acting like a sis, really acting like a bitch. We could talk it out but I can't understand him with the lisp. Not to mention he be dressing up for views, he wearing wigs. Not to mention nigga 27 out here scamming kids. Foreign coupe, I love to walk around it capping, so let's talk about it. Laughing but nobody smiling, too old to be acting childish. He didn't want the smoke, brought up my mama, so bro now you got it. If you know what's best, then close your mouth and keep my mama out it. Now I'm making noise, piss me off and now I'm too annoyed. Nigga play with toys, he play with them and fuck with little boys. I can't just ignore it. Water deep just like we finding Dory. I don't have a choice, the war is coming, hope you ready for it. Double cup, I'm yo. Mama, who I do it for? Nah, this shit crazy. I don't mean this for real, but I mean, hey. Tryna figure out this problem that these niggas got all of a sudden towards my mama. Wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom. This really too easy. Niggas flies because I'm finna squash them. Niggas finna hate this. Your brother 27 with a minor on some gay shit. On this nigga ass at first I wasn't gonna say shit. He couldn't get the hoes, I guess he had to make a lane switch. Acting like a sis, really acting like a bitch. We could talk it out but I can't understand him with the lisp. Not to mention he be dressing up for views, he wearing wigs. Not to mention nigga 27 out here scamming kids. Foreign coupe, I love to walk around it capping, so let's talk about it. Laughing but nobody smiling, too old to be acting childish. He didn't want the smoke, brought up my mama, so bro now you got it. If you know what's best, then close your mouth and keep my mama out it. Now I'm making noise, piss me off and now I'm too annoyed. Nigga play with toys, he play with them and fuck with little boys. I can't just ignore it. Water deep just like we finding Dory. I don't have a choice, the war is coming, hope you ready for it. Double cup, I'm sipping. You can talk your shit, but leave my family out and I ain't tripping. Don't let this shit go over your head, I really hope you listen. I'm real fed up hearing this and that. You acting like a sissy. Thought I was misogynist, but you keep sneak dissing these women. Problem that these niggas got all of a sudden towards my mama. Wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom. This really too easy. Niggas figure out this problem that these niggas got all of a sudden towards my mama. Wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom. This really too easy. Niggas flies because I'm finna squash them. Nah, this shit crazy. I don't mean this for real, but I mean, hey. Tryna figure out this problem that these niggas got all of
and I just unplugged it, but I wasn't on mute at first. Can y'all hear me now? I unplugged the headphones. I'm still talking to y'all. Say y'all can hear me. Did y'all at least hear the music? Did y'all at least hear the song? Oh, like see this hotel is not gonna mess up my life. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Okay, did y'all hear the song? Too big for skinny jeans. Only thing I said was I'm about to let y'all hear this newest song from my son called Only Business. And then we're gonna get into the business of this live because I've been all over the place with this issue. And I said I wanted to talk about it. So if y'all can hear me, I'm about to play the song. It's called Only Business because y'all know his mama is about business, you know. So I'm about to play the song. Y'all can hear me. That's all I said. I just was jamming. But yeah, I had the headphones in, so I don't know if that's why you couldn't hear me or not. But y'all can hear me now? Okay. Only Business. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this, one of his newest songs. He come up with 2-3 songs every day, y'all. He's a natural.
We talk only business, yeah. Skip the intermission, yeah. Now you know you tripping, yeah. Ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different, yeah. Cooping any weather. Niggas wanna act funny cause I'm better. Name any bitch, I didn't sweat her. Back different, money stuck together. She gon' lick me like I'm a letter. She gon' lick me cause I'm a letter. Tried to kiss me when I just met her. This shit too clean, Italian leather. Bring out the best in her. One round I'm testing her. Face down arresting her. Don't shoot the messenger. Cut off, don't mess with her. Foreign drop, caress it her. Play her part inside of this movie, I'm just directing her. Yeah, you know, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Hit her once with data, different exotic strands, mixing flavors. I do my dance while I'm dropping bangers. You said I changed, yeah, so did the paper. Hold on, I'm snapping now, I gotta say this. Wall like the shit like a go like the greatest. Up in the mall and we copping the latest. She like my smell, you know, muddy the fragrance. Told her what happened, stay private like Vegas. Forget all their names, remember they face though. If it ain't USD, I'm getting pesos. Don't gotta rush it, I know how to play slow. Fuck with my bitch cause she do what I say so. Got the same plug cause nigga my race low. No nigga trying me, smoking that premium. High on that 93, you got a problem then solve it, come try it please. Like I'm a bull, get her rough when she riding me. Get what she want, but not lie to me. Feel my heart frozen inside of me. Damage is done, it's too late, no rewinding me. You can't beat me cause it's only one kind of me. I'm in a verdant, the top is behind me. I got a couple niggas who is sliding. Don't gotta ask, I know my niggas riding. We on that timing. White on the package, light up that Irish stream, that's just smacking. It's never what it seems, I ain't lacking. High niggas selling weed, no protection. All of that woman needs, I done mastered. Take you a little peek, I ain't average. Money like it's on trees, I'm a bastard. New coupe is Japanese and it's faster. Bitch, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah.
Hey, what y'all think of that one? That one is called Only Business. He sent me a couple of more new ones, but I ain't gonna, not bore y'all because I'm never bored with my son's music. But I won't play all those just yet. We'll have some intermissions, and I'll play some of his other songs that he has sent me. I have like 12 of his songs on my computer right now. And that's why I brought my computer out of town with me, baby. I did. It's an all-in-one, so just pick up and go. Because we trying to get these 800 watch hours. So if y'all really rock with your girl, go back and catch some replays or some lives, or just, if you want to see us eating some cookies and giving our reviews, or you want to see us doing some pranks back in the day before y'all knew about us, or some challenges, or road trips, dance trips, baseball trips, what other type of stuff we doing? Just anything. Just go watch our videos, because with the new monetization rules, you only need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in order to be monetized by your fans. And that just means that your fans can send you super chats, super stickers, and they can purchase memberships off your channel. However, you will not have the YouTube ads just yet. You still need the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours in order for YouTube to start paying you and, putting ads in between your videos and actually paying for that. The 500 subs and the 3,000 watch hours is only for your fans, like you guys following me, to support my channel with super chats, memberships, and super stickers. So without further ado, we're about to get into this now. I don't know if everyone is familiar with these two, but they are both activists within their communities, and that's the overlay. I don't want to do that. They're both activists in their community, and they, I guess, tried to come together, and things didn't work out. I want to make it where y'all could really see. Don't worry about it. I got it in just a minute. So what made me want to talk about this situation was because, I follow Angela Stanton, for a while, back in the Real Housewives of Atlanta days with Phaedra, when everything was going on with Phaedra's husband, Apollo, when he got arrested by the feds, because, they was chopping cars and doing all that, and Angela was a part of it, and she went to jail, for all that. So I admired, because back then I could tell, like, she couldn't have been the mastermind, of this organization, even though that's what, Phaedra tried to put out there, like, but she still was a part of it. So I've been knowing her since then, and then her story with her having her child while chained to a bed in jail, and Donald Trump, when he was president at the time, when he actually outlawed, which was a part of the act that they passed, where they were trying to free people who had been arrested for nonviolent crimes, and that fell through too, just so y'all know. So when she was basically pardoned for her crimes, way after she had done the crimes, whatever, she was pardoned, for those crimes because of Donald Trump. But let's not forget that Barack, as a senator, actually wrote the bill, and then when he became president, he actually put the bill, like, put somewhat into effect. But Donald Trump Democrats actually made Donald Trump kind of like push it through. I'm gonna say that. So let's not just give all the credit to Donald Trump for the crime, for the bill. And I'm not saying the name of it because I don't have my page up just yet. But the bill that he signed, the Free Act bill. It wasn't just because of her. That's not why I got signed, because we have to remember who actually wrote the bill and who actually, proposed it and all that. Like, it's levels to things getting passed. Trump didn't just do it all. Okay. So they did an event together called the Black Agenda. Now this is an event that Mechee X does all the time. She's done about 11 of these events, her followers, she has stated. And apparently Angela was a guest speaker on the panel, along with, other people that Mechee had invited. And I think a couple of people that Angela wanted, invited, like Judge Joe Brown and maybe another person. So Judge Joe Brown, he requested to be flew in first class, which Mechee abided by. They put him in a nice hotel, and that was that. So it seems like everything went great with the event. However, I think like as far as the money that was raised, I think the intentions of some of the people who were like guests of the event were expecting more than what was given, even though more was not stated it was going to be given. So wow, that's where the drama started. So made a video, and we're gonna start with that video. Angela made a video, and the video wasn't titled about the event, but she talked about the event during the video. Like mainly that was what she talked about, even though that's not what her video was titled. And I'm gonna listen to the video with y'all. We're gonna pause it and play it and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give my opinion on what I'm hearing. You can feel free to give your opinion on what you're hearing. I may drop the link a little later. If anyone want to come up here and join me, just let me know. If not, I don't have a problem not dropping the link because I'm still giving my opinion on the situation. But if anyone would love to just come up here and sit with me, you can even sit with me in the on StreamYard. Don't even have to be on the live. Like you can just come sit in the background, you know, and join me in the background, and no one even know you're here. But before I drop a link or anything, we're gonna get into the video, and we're gonna talk about where things went wrong and why we can't grow as a community or just working with other people, because shade has always been thrown, and when it shouldn't have to be that way. We should be able to just agree to disagree, and just go our separate ways. We don't have to keep talking about each other or bashing each other or saying what the other person did, what the other person should have did. It should just be able to just be a cut. And it's sad that we're not able to do that. So that's what I'm here to discuss today. So the first video I'm going to show you guys, I want to make sure I'm past, it's a little clip, which is what I heard that made me want to go deep dive into the situation. And when y'all hear it, fair use, you're gonna understand, you know, what I'm saying as far as like, because you know, if you supported one of the people, then you may be like, well, why is she saying that about her? So this is what we're gonna see. So shout out to Mechee X. I'm using her video. She don't know me. I don't know her, but I like some of the things that I see her doing in the community. And I like, you know, things that Angie was doing in the community as well. So that's why I'm speaking on what I'm seeing here. So this video was titled about Brother Polite plans to take a plea deal for sexually assaulting his 14-year-old girlfriend's his girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter, even after he said that he would never take a plea because he didn't do this and all this. So at the end of this video, as you can see, we're like an hour and 24 minutes in. The video is about to end. I think someone mentioned about events, and then this made Mechee start talking about the situation. But then after this clip, we're going to go back to 2 months ago, because as you can see, this video is 3 weeks ago. We're going to go back 2 months ago to where Angela spoke about it, even though that was the name of her title. And I feel like that's where the shade began there, because the shade didn't begin here 3 weeks ago. It began 2 months ago. But this is what made me want to go dig deep and see like what really happened.
And if they started for the right reason, a bag done changed. Think about that first before I ever think about what the most these bitches ever did was go to jail for protesting. This is why when they get a bag or when they get some notoriety, they quick to sell you out, because they wasn't in this shit from their fucking heart. Everybody tells me, Mechee, you yell too much. Mechee, calm down. Mechee, why you so mad? Because I'm passionate about it, but I'm fucking angry. You don't understand that my fight is because of the shit that I've been through. Do I want to defeat white supremacy? Yes, bitch, they killed my brother. These niggas owe me. And I think about that first before I ever think about what I got to do for everybody else. So see, our reasons are different. I'm not these niggas, and I can no longer stand next to niggas like Sonetta, fucking bitch, next to niggas like Polite, and everybody else who keeps coming around in these sectors and telling all of y'all they are activists and they care about the goddamn community. I don't want to be next to them anymore. I don't want to work with these people anymore. I don't want to work with New Era no motherfucking more. I don't want to work with nobody no more. Because they all in this shit for the fucking wrong reason. And if they started for the right reason, a bag done changed all these niggas. Like I told you from before, your favorite activist is an asshole. Whoever the fuck it is, I promise you, I don't want to be an activist anymore. I don't want that title. It's become cliche, and to be an activist doesn't mean shit any fucking more because everybody's an activist, let them tell it. Everybody's an activist. Everybody. So that's what a cliche is. You water something down that the value that used to be behind the word or whatever the fuck it was supposed to mean something, have value behind it, but it has been so wrongly used, so I don't want to be that anymore. And people are like, damn, New Era too? Support New Era. New Era is out there doing the work. But this nigga thinks he's a rapper. Fuck him. He's too paid. He got furs now. You can't tell this nigga with his nut shit with his gold chain. He got conference. He wanted to know, was he getting paid? And I couldn't get him to post our event for nothing because it wasn't bougie enough for him. I guess it wasn't big enough. Because when he went on tour with scamming ass 19 Keys, that nigga posted all that shit. You know why? Because 19 Keys gave him $5,000. So now it's about a bag. Bitch, I'm giving you $5,000 too. You know, just simply cash apping you. I didn't bring you up on a stage, nigga. I didn't say, let me award you in front of everybody because you just want some fucking notoriety, nigga. You called me and I just cash apped you. See how that works? Yeah, I'm sick of all of these niggas. I'm sick of all of them. And I can't do this no more. So this is why it's part of it. I can't stand next to people like Sonetta is standing next to Polite. I can't stand next to none of these niggas no more. None of them. And I'll be damned if I do the work by myself. This shit is hard and it is not easy. So y'all have to know, I'm not doing any more events. I was going to go to Memphis. Mei X will be open in Memphis, but there were some people that were supposed to be supporting me and helping me put the event together. And then they told me last minute, well, you got to do all of this and you got to figure it out and you got to come up with the deposits and you got to do that. I said, that's not called helping me. I just threw the black agenda. Here. I'm not coming up all this money. I just told you. The community gave me their ass to kiss. Well, I won't say that. Y'all came out and showed out. But so many people gave me their ass to kiss. When I was going through that, I'm dealing with something with my son. I was having chest pains. I'm about to have a heart attack and die in this bitch. I need to save myself. And that is my suggestion for y'all. And the fucked up part is that all of the activists that I have been there for, done shit for, they know what I'm going through with my son. And I'm not ready to tell y'all. I'm not telling y'all on this platform because y'all motherfuckers will talk about my son and it'll be some fucked up shit because that's what y'all do and you'll think it's funny. But I need to talk about some things that have happened with my son since he got out because I know that it affects a lot of y'all family too. And I just want to be real. Like I've always been, be transparent and have that conversation, but I can't do that over here. And all of the activists that I work with, they know what's going on with my son, and it is a very devastating thing. It really the fuck is. And do you know that these niggas was calling me about donations? Was they getting money? Could they get flyers with their own face on it? And I have not had one of these motherfuckers, even when they found out I was in the hospital during planning the goddamn Black Agenda, not one of them hit me up and was like, Mechee, are you okay? Not one of them has hit me up and asked me, is your son all right? And they know what's going on. This is what I mean. These niggas do this for clout. Like if you were really about the community, you know another woman, you'll be out there helping and hugging everybody else. And a woman that has done all this work, that works with you and work next to you, you know that I be going through stuff, that I'm going through something that you usually help other people in the community with, but you won't support me because it doesn't bring you notoriety unless I tell everybody you did it or I do it in front of everybody. So like, yeah, come on, y'all. Polite is considered a leader to a lot of Black people in the community. I don't know why, but they do. And he's a pedophile. I'm sorry, is that not the word? Because the children that he messes with are past puberty. Right. The word that they are something else. I don't care what the age is. You mess with kids, eat.
Girl, they still kids.
It's all the same. Somebody said, damn, 19 Keys too. I'm gonna tell you something. 19 Keys talk a whole lot. I'm not telling you that he necessarily a scammer. What I do know is that a lot of people have complaints about 19 Keys that I know personally. They say that he repackages the same shit over and over again and just calls it something different. When him and Mei X and a bunch of them other brothers got together to do that Black World Order thing, that shit fell apart. People wanted their fucking money back. Other people just told niggas to just cancel it. And I'm not saying 19 Keys said this, but with the whole goddamn group. But niggas go on tour with him because he's a thought leader. So now we paying niggas all of this goddamn money that he charged you for him to tell you how to think. That's a scam in itself.
Right.
So you can call it what you want to call it, but when a nigga claim that he for the community and he's on tour and everywhere he goes, he's coming to be a thought leader. So he's just speaking to you about getting your thoughts in line. Bro, you don't have to take the Black community's money for that. You could just go online and go live and people from all over could hear you for free, but you're going to go stand in front of a stage in front of them to ask for their money when you don't give them back anything that's tangible that they can take with them. And I have a problem with that. Maybe I'm wrong and y'all don't think anything is wrong with that. I feel like if people come out to your event, they should have something tangible to take back, or otherwise it shouldn't have been done at all. Like at the Black Agenda, we taught people how to grow their own food. We taught them self-defense. We help people when it comes to their childhood trauma. We gave them services. We pointed them towards education in schools. We taught them about a lot of stuff. People left there with solutions. People left there with things that they could take home and it was tangible in their hand. They could take it home and they could implement it in their life. All of this let me go on tour, charge all these people all this money. I'm a fucking millionaire off being a thought leader. The Black community don't need a thought leader, nigga. We need real fucking activists. I'm sick of every fucking body. And I don't want to stand next to none of y'all. Because, nigga, you ain't me and I ain't y'all. And I don't like none of you niggas no more. None of y'all. Fuck Angela Stanton. Fuck New Era. Fuck all them niggas. The only person I ain't saying fuck you to right now is Dr. Shauna and Q Butter. They're going to always be my dogs. And, of course, other people that came out. But I'm talking about the people you've always seen me hang with. I'm not going to tell you everybody was like that. Shout out to Nikki D. Like, Nikki D is a superstar. She didn't ask for no money, no nothing. Nikki D is a superstar. And she came and she did the work and she showed up and she asked what else could she do. And all these niggas walking around like they the fucking superstar. Fuck all of them. All of them. That's where I'm at. I'm not working with any of them anymore. They're all full of shit. Angela Stanton wants us to give her money to save Black lives, but then you look up and she got white girls in her motherfucking house. Thought we were saving Black lives, bitch. So you mean to tell me you had me do that commercial and come hang that shit up at your house on the wall just for you to put a white girl in there? Now I'm cool. You want to save all babies and babies is fine. But then when people asked her, well, where are the Black people? She told us something was wrong with us when people said that in her comment section. But then if that's the case, stop trying to sell your house to Black women and Black babies if you putting fucking white girls in.
Okay. We're going to pause right there because that right there was where I wanted to dig deeper and see like, wow, what's going on? Because like I said, I've been following Angela for a while. And, you know, even though she worked, you know, done some things with Trump or whatever, she always was, you know, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives. But yet, it's a white lady staying at your home. I think the baby is biracial. So, and again, I don't have no problem with nobody want to do whatever they want to do for their organization. If you want purple babies there, red ones, yellows, orange ones, green ones there, that is perfectly fine. But then stop. And I'm gonna use the word that they like to use as like they like to use to us that other people do at our face. Quit pandering to Black people if it's not just for Black people, because now I'm wondering or asking, okay, if there's 2 or 3 bedrooms there, I don't know how many bedrooms it is. If a white lady is in the room and a Black girl comes and needs help, is she going to be rejected because you have a white lady there? Again, I'm not racist. I have nieces that are half Asian. I have white people. This is not what this is about. This is about having a slogan, and we're going to watch the commercial that says, you know, all lives matter. I mean, not all lives matter. That's what it should say. It says Black Lives Matter, which is fine. But then we see all these white babies and pictures and white ladies. And so it kind of like, okay, well, if that's going to happen, then let's just say all lives matter and we're just going to get donations from whoever we want. But this goes deep, y'all. Like, this goes deep. Like, I lost some respect for some people, which they probably not looking for no respect anyway. But I'm just saying, like, for instance, if you ask somebody for a donation and they donate $5, even if that's all that they have, and then you come back and turn around and say, well, the Black community don't donate to my organization, only the white people donate. But I'm sure if you add up all the Black donations, they probably didn't outweigh a white donation just by one person, but collectively, I'm sure they've outweighed because she says Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I mean, I know I've even sent a donation. No, it was not the largest of donations. I'm a mother of 6. I need some donations. But I did donate to a cause that I was believing in. So if my money not wanted, you can send me my cash back if it's not nothing. If Black people not donating a lot because we're not giving $500,000, $5,000, $10,000. I don't have that to give. Again, I'm a mother of 6. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel monetized. I'm trying to build my do-it-yourself credit business and empower other people to fix their own credit as well. You know, I'm not charging hundreds of thousands of dollars and you leave with nothing. Actually, I give you free information and you leave with a lot. So I get what she's saying as far as like people not wanting to do stuff unless you recognize them for it or they're honored or if they're getting paid. Like, so why do it? And again, like my businesses are my businesses. So that's why I do it. I do them to get paid, but also to empower people. I never came here and said my business is free and I'm going to give you all the information for free. No, that's not what I said. My business is my job. So how you go to work, that is my job. So when you down my job, my business, down your job. Back to the story. So that was that part. And we're gonna play a little bit more of that. Then, like I said, we're gonna go back to Angela's video, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about like what's being said as well. I'm gonna put the little link in case somebody want to come up. Probably don't, but it's completely fine. I don't care.
It's like you're using the black card to get the money, but you act like. And then her response was, "Well, I guess you need to talk to black women about aborting their babies. It's not my fault. I can't do nothing about that. So because you don't have any black women in your house, that automatically means that black women are trying to abort their babies. So then you turn it as a negative on the black women. I ain't like that shit."
And I can agree there because I'm sure it's plenty black girls in Georgia area that's not aborting their babies, but I mean, just they may not know about her resource. And I mean, you act like you got a whole apartment complex. You got a 2 or 3 bedroom house, no more than 4. So the most families you could have, if it's a 2 bedroom, you put 2 in each room. That's 4 families, or 3 bedroom, 6 families, 4 bedroom, 8 families. So I mean, everybody's not going to be able to come there for your help. Now, are you offering help as far as, let's say I get pregnant and I decide to keep my baby? Like, are you offering help as far as helping me find assistance and housing and stuff, a job if I don't have one, you know, just so I can stay on the straight and narrow where I won't be looking at, you know, where I want to like keep my baby, which I'm keeping mine regardless. As you can see, I kept all 6 of them and I've had a miscarriage with 2. But if that wouldn't have happened, they would be here. But what I'm asking is, because like she said, if you have a white woman there, where's the black woman going to go? But then when they ask, where are the black people? Your response is they out there getting abortions. That is wrong. White women out here getting abortions too. Asian women, all colors. So just because black women are not at your home doesn't mean that they're out here aborting babies. Because I actually read a little article, read somewhere, and I'm going to pull that up for y'all too, where they said she made the process harder for black moms to get into her home because she preferred the white moms. And this is allegedly, because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I'm just telling you, maybe that's why the black moms aren't there, because you put the white moms in there instead. So let's continue on with this.
See, I don't care. The cat's out the bag. I done sat home and I done had time to rest and I done had time to think about everything I done had to think about. I don't give a fuck no more. I want y'all to know all these motherfuckers fake. Angela Stanton came to my motherfucking conference. She sat her ass behind the stage before she even went up and got on her panel. She was in the back, and this is what makes people stupid. I don't know why y'all do this shit. She in the back with motherfuckers that's been friends with my homie Oliver, my brother, for 20 years. There are people back there that ride for me. She didn't know who she was talking to, and she went behind the stage, and they all came back and told me. She was back there before they went out on the panel. She was getting everybody's number and telling them that the next day she was having an event for her organization, and they should come. This is the kicker. The next day was the second day of the conference. And I had paid for half those people to be there and paid for their hotel room. And she knew for months that it was a 2-day conference and she was supposed to be there the second day. So not only did you not come, bitch, you was trying to get the guests I paid for to come to your organization. What kind of fuck shit is that, bitch? I have pictures on this whole wall. I put motherfucking man.
Wow. Okay.
I was over there fucking putting pictures on the wall at Auntie Angie's house, y'all. And then you come and try and sabotage. And you know, it's crazy because I was just telling somebody the other day, you ever notice how people do fuck shit? And when they do it, you be wondering why. It's because that's what they're used to doing. So what I mean by that is, I'm not out trying to play people. That's not what I do. Like, if I'm trying to help you, I'm sincere, or I'm not gonna help you. I don't have time to be like scamming people for no money or playing no games with you to get you to like me. I don't care enough for that fucking shit, right? So I'm not gonna do that to people. If I genuinely give a fuck and I'm doing something, I'm doing, okay? So I don't expect other people to do that. It's kind of like the scenario of, have you ever had somebody say they don't leave people in their house because they think people will snoop through their shit? I feel like that's because they snoop through people's shit when they be at their house alone. Does that make sense? I don't even be thinking like that. So for you to think like that, that's probably because that's what the fuck you be doing. So for me, I don't do those things. So I'm not really automatically thinking this is what other motherfuckers is gonna do. That's just not my first thought. I'm not leaving this nigga here for they be snooping in my house, because I don't snoop, so that's not the first thing that come to my mind. I don't be snooping in your shit. I don't care what's, in your house, bitch. I don't be in your drawers and in your cabinets. But I'm sick of all of these niggas. I'm sick of all of them. They all fake as hell. I tell you, Q over there doing the work, and this is how you can tell who real and who ain't. Q is doing the work, and he's busting his ass, and Q can't get no support, he can't get no help, and he be over there struggling. Right now, Q got a summer camp, become hella hot water. The kids are not in school, so they do not pay tuition. So he struggles through the summer to keep the school open, become hella hot water. I bet you he's gonna be in there. I'm explaining that to y'all. And the reason why I came here to speak on polite is because I will be doing on the Black Agenda web. And I'm getting labeled as stupid shit because I just have a certain title or because I'm in a certain time.
Okay, y'all. So as you can see, I'm gonna say she talked about her in that video for about 10 minutes. We'll say 10 minutes out of the whole 2-hour video. She talked about the situation. That was only because someone brought it up, and she just was then, how she felt, but she didn't bring us deep details. So now we're gonna go back to the video from 2 months ago where Angie was speaking about the event and some of the things that she said happened at the event, and then that's what we're gonna talk about, because you heard Mechee say that Angela was in the back of the Black Agenda event, inviting people to her event the next day, allegedly, knowing that the Black Agenda event was 2 days long. So that means those people that you invited to your event the next day, Mechee X paid for to be there, or they at least knew they were supposed to be there. And it's like you trying to cross recruiting. That's what they called it in network marketing. You cross recruiting, trying to get people to your event when you supposed to be at this event tomorrow. All this is alleged until I get deeper into the receipts. We just never getting it, so I gotta say allegedly. Okay. So now we're finna get into the video, like I said, that happened a month and a week before Mechee X made this video. So that further lets you know, the event was over with. It did what it did. She wasn't worried about it no more. That was that. But when people, I feel like when people know they didn't do right, that's when they, they speak up. Because you didn't do right. So that's why you saying something. And y'all can have y'all own opinion. We're finna get into the video.
I think that Mechee has a right to be. I myself personally thought that the outcome was awesome. I felt like it was a packed house. I think that Mechee X did a really, really wonderful thing by coming up with the Black Agenda and trying to bring our people together for solutions. So we want to congratulate and applaud her on that. We're going to get into a little bit more things because I saw Mechee X's video and I saw where she was hurt. And I think that Mechee has a right to be hurt. If, she paid for you to come, she flew you in, she used her own money, you had an obligation to be there, you weren't there, and everybody's obligations aren't the same, let's be clear. But if you were flew in and, she paid for you to be there and she asked you to be there and you weren't there, you didn't help her promote that event, I get that feeling. I know how that feels. That has happened to me before. I myself personally had a situation that was very, very disheartening, and I kind of just was like, I don't never want to do Black events again. I had a situation with Risa Islam where when I had the American Frontline Doctors to get behind American King Foundation for us to do this city to cities tour to go and enlighten our people about what was going on, You know, I flew Risa out, covered all of his expenses, took him to every city we went to. Then when it was time for my organization to go to Los Angeles to do the same thing, he had his people tell me not to come to Los Angeles. I couldn't come to Los Angeles because that was his territory. So I understand.
Wow, that's what we're doing now. We
like,
on hold.
I wish I had known that's how it was before I brought you to my territory. I didn't know we was moving on territory, on who can come into whose space. I thought it was all about, you know, us building and trying to get the information out for the people. But once I seen, okay, it was okay for you to come on my platform and for you to kick it like you was the plug or you was the connect and take that and run with it. But it wasn't okay for me to come to your city for our people. Because if I'm traveling to a city to put on an information panel, it's for the people. It ain't about Risa. It ain't about the nation. It's about the people. So we got to learn to, you know, step ourselves.
Remember,
you know,
she
put
said it's
ourselves
about the people.
We got to get away from all of these egos. Everybody got egos. Everybody thinking, okay, well, this should have been done. And miscommunication is also another thing. So I want to say, Mechee, I did not want to see Mechee crying. I think that Mechee is warranted in some of what she is saying. And I do believe that we need to come together better as a people. Now, I want to say this. I want to say that nobody really knew what was going on behind the scenes at the Black Agenda. Everybody just saw this wonderful, awesome event. And that's how it should have been. Because it was about the people. It should have been about me. It shouldn't have been about nobody. It should have been about the people. But we're going to have to get into that because there are a couple of things that I have to address since it's kind of just been put out there. So there are a couple of things that I have to address. But before we get into that, because I want to make sure we got more people in here, I want to make sure the gist of the people are here. We need to talk about Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson being fired. I thought, Mechee, okay, let's give a.
Okay, y'all. So this is when the tune changes when she get back in the car from getting her coffee from Waffle House. Shout out to Waffle House.
Shout out to Mechee. Let's congratulate on her hard work. Let's applaud her for her trying to bring the community together. Okay. Let me get crunk up here. Let's do that. Okay. Shout out to Mechee for that. Now, this is what I have a problem with. I have a problem that Mechee is hurting. Okay, I have a problem with that. I have a problem that an event that I thought, regardless of what didn't happen, what didn't go through, what was said that they was gonna do and what they didn't do. See, I wasn't even stuck on that because I could have been stuck and parked there. But outside of what didn't happen, I feel like the event was a wonderful event for the community, and that's where I was at with it. I was leaving it there. So you have Mechee that goes on and she makes this rant, and in this rant, she doesn't say no name, but you have everybody assuming and wondering who's who. And I got people in my comments.
Did she have people assuming who's a who, or did the people that knew they didn't do right was assuming it was them because they knew it was them? But let's keep listening.
Follow me, Candace Owens, yada yada, whatever, because I put up a post thanking the people that came that were not paid, thanking the people that bought their own tickets to come, thanking the people that paid their own hotel fee, thanking the people that paid for their own Ubers, because this is something that I've come to understand after doing events, years and years and years of events. And for those people of you all that don't know, you know, I have been doing community service and events and all that all over Atlanta since 2005, right? So if people who are high profile people I called and reached out to personally, I was contacted. I would say, hey, Angela, we're having this event. We want to raise money for Auntie Angie's house. We want to honor you. We want to give you a check on stage. We want to bring these people in because proceeds of the event is going to Auntie Angie's house. Okay, cool. My people.
Do anybody that's been a part of the Black Agenda event, was the proceeds of the event going just to Auntie Angie's house? Because if listening to this video, I would think this was an Auntie Angie's event. I wouldn't think it's a Black Agenda event for everybody. It sounds like they honoring Auntie Angie. They send Auntie Angie a check. Auntie Angie. What about the black agenda? So she's talking about the people, but it's seeming like she about Auntie Angie's, which is fine. Be about your organization. I'm sure about my businesses, but I'm not gonna put a front out that I'm not about my business. Let's keep going.
People support Auntie Angie's house, right? I pick up my phone. Hey, listen, this is what I need. At Auntie Angie's house, we having our grand opening on March the 24th, but the very next month, April 22nd, we doing the Black Agenda. I need you to come to either the grand opening or the Black Agenda. If you don't come to the grand opening, that's fine with me because you still gonna be supporting Auntie Angie's house because some of the proceeds from the Black Agenda will be going to Auntie Angie's house, so you still be giving your support to me. Can you come? Can you show up? For you, absolutely. Absolutely, I'll be there. Absolutely, I'll be there. Okay, cool. So I have people that came, right? Outside of Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown came because I asked him to as well. I requested that Judge Joe Brown's flight and hotel be covered, and it was. Okay? My other guests, Kwame Kilpatrick, Dr. Simone Bowles, Joe Collins, nobody asked anything about a flight. Nobody asked anything about a hotel. Nobody asked anything about even transportation to and from the event. They didn't even ask to be fed. They came, they said, Angie, how long I need to be there, what I need to do. They came, they did what they had to do, they left. I want to thank them for giving us their time. Not only their time, but also their money. Also their money, because it costs. Right?
Okay, y'all, we're going to pause that video just for a quick second because we're going to go to Mechee X video, which reviews the beginning part of this video, because I'm gonna come back to Angie's video because I want to hear her words only, as well. But I want to go to the video where Mechee X reviewed the first beginning part so we can get a response to the things that Angie's saying about the event, because we weren't there, so we don't know. So I want us to get a response, and then also I want you guys to start paying attention to some of the comments that are being made in the chat. I'm gonna switch it to live comments as well, so you can see the comments as they actually come through and not as top comments. But y'all, just watch this part. Hold on. Okay. Okay, y'all got the video ready, and we're gonna start it at the beginning so you can get a feel as far as why she responded to this video and all that.
Here saying I'm always fighting with men when I get to fight with a girl. So thank you for fulfilling that wish before I had to go, you bitch. I appreciate you for that. Okay. I want to say to everybody in the chat, even the moderators, let them say what they want to say tonight. Some of you smoke crack on the weekends. I'm firmly convinced that you do that, and then you kind of wash your face and get it together and go to work on Monday. It's Friday, so you niggas got a bag of crack sitting next to you because y'all say the dumbest shit. So for the person who was just in the chat stating that you're glad this is my last live so I could go to court, y'all sound dumb as fuck. You do. I need you to go back to your Taco Bell job and leave your...
Okay, y'all, but right. So, okay. Because what happened was after Angela made the video that I showed y'all from 2 months ago, Mechee X made the video that we watched first. And then Angela came back with another video titled Mechee X been hit with a cease and desist. So, matter of fact, I want to show y'all that before we even get into this response because it'll make better sense. Because she sent her a cease and desist, but it's like, who sends cease and desist for stuff that's not true? Like, it seems like people want you to cease and desist stuff because they know it's true and it's gonna tarnish them, versus because you saying something about me and it ain't true. I'm not wasting my time getting no lawyers involved for no cease and desist for something that ain't true that can't be proven, baby. Who doing that? So she sent her with a cease and desist. I don't know why, because y'all heard the video. She didn't say nothing about her in that first video. She just was saying who she not fooling with no more. And she got a right to not fool with people, right? Okay. Okay, let's see.
Let me go live on IG right quick too. Cause I haven't been going live lately. I've really been kind of like busy. That have supported Auntie Angie's house, that have put your funding behind Auntie Angie's house. We have been able to do some very, very great work. And tonight, you guys are going to be able to hear from some of the women that have received the services from Auntie Angie's house, and one of the women that actually is a resident of Auntie. The fact that you guys know me, usually when I go on live, I like to bring up things that's going on in our government. I like to bring up things that's going on in our education system to kind of keep you guys abroad to what's happening with our children. But unfortunately, tonight I have to address a very unfortunate situation and some slander and defamation that has taken place by a very, very popular YouTuber by the name of Mechee X. Now, mind you, because we're going to get right into it, for one, I pay attention to everybody that's involved in this so-called Black liberation, Black freedom movement. And I have always been one to say that we don't have to agree on everything to do what's best for our people. So there are some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with. I think that goes for all of us. But when I see some people, like for instance, I saw Mechee X, some of the things that she was saying made sense, and I paid attention to it. And then the next thing I know, I was contacted by Mechee X. And Mechee X told me, after I guess watching me on live or watching me online and seeing what I was doing with Auntie Angie's house, she said, "Hey, Angela, I'm having this event, the Black Agenda Movement." She says, "And I want to raise money for Auntie Angie's house. I love what you're doing." She says, "Not only that, we want to present you all with a big check on the stage." So I'm like, hey, that sounds good to me. And anybody that's been following.
Okay, I just want to make sure y'all listen to the key things. She said that she reached out to her first. She said she wanted to give them a big check on stage, which might have been true. You know, if you raise a lot of money, then everybody get a big check. But no amount has been disclosed. Just she said a big check. So let's.
On me, people have said, "Oh, be careful, don't fool with Mechee X, this, and that." And I've said, "Hey, y'all, listen. At the end of the day, if somebody want to get behind Auntie Angie's house and raise money for Auntie Angie's house, I ain't seen other people do it, so I don't have an issue with it." So I agreed to do this Black Agenda Movement with Mechee X under the pretenses that we were going to raise money for Auntie Angie's house. Now, in the process of the Black Agenda Movement taking place, the grand opening for Auntie Angie's house was also taking place. Now, I was told several things. I was told that Mechee X was going to promote Auntie Angie's house. I was told that she was going to send our link out to her network to get people to sign up for subscriptions. I was told that she was going to get me booked on certain networks to talk about Auntie Angie's house. All of that, none of that happened. That's okay. But let me tell you what I did for the Black Agenda Movement. And it wasn't about me at all. And I don't deserve any credit. This was all about our people. Okay. What I was able to do for the Black Agenda Movement was bring in some big names to get more people to come out and show up. So I was able to call my friend, Kwame Kilpatrick. "Hey, Kwame, will you come join us at the Black Agenda Movement? We talk about your story." I was able to contact my good friend, Judge Joe Brown. "Hey, Judge Joe Brown, can you come talk to us at the Black Agenda Movement?" I was able to contact two of my good doctor friends, Dr. Simone Gold and Dr. Robert Malone. "Hey, will you guys come to the Black Agenda Movement? Be a part of the Black Agenda Movement. Come educate us." Woo, woo, woo. Everybody, Angela, Stanton-King for you. Absolutely. We won't charge a dime. Judge say, "Just get my ticket in my hotel room. We won't charge a fee," any of that. Okay, boom. They were advertised. People were told they were coming. They were going to be there. They were there. Now, we do the Black Agenda Movement. Now, if anybody was following me around that time during the Black Agenda Movement, then you know that I was actively promoting about the Black Agenda Movement, okay? I didn't get paid to go to the Black Agenda Movement. Auntie Angie's house didn't receive not one single dime from the Black Agenda Movement.
Now, somebody contacted me the other day and sent me this video of Mei X. And we're just gonna play it because y'all have to hear what was said, and we're going to respond. And before I play this video, I want to say this. I want to say that I have not seen, we talking about this, we black, we coming together, we holding each other down. I have not seen not one white person make a video slandering Auntie Angie's house, defaming Auntie Angie's house, discrediting the work of Auntie Angie's house. And Mei X seems to be in the comments now, and she says that I didn't sell tickets in my name. I wasn't told I needed to sell tickets. It wasn't my event. I was told that you were raising money for Auntie Angie's house, but let's keep on going.
Okay, y'all. So if y'all didn't know, this is where the lies begin, or this is where the false information starts. Right, Steady Grinding. Maybe she was talking about, one of them big old checks that they give you on stage, because those aren't real checks. You still have to go to the bank and get a real check. So they can give you a check for $1 million for Auntie Angie's house, but unless y'all go to the bank and get a real one, that's just a big old cardboard with your name on it. Okay, so if you didn't hear, she said she was actively promoting the event. She brought out some big names. Y'all heard Judge Joe Brown. Y'all probably heard Kwame, and y'all probably thought that was the other one, but we said she said Kwame Kilpatrick, who I think used to be a mayor of Detroit, but also went to jail for which we're not judging people because people can clear up their past, but I'm just saying, who is this guy? I don't even know him. And then she said she brought out 2 doctor friends. Okay, but mind you, Mei X has been doing this event for 11 years. So I'm sure she has some big names there as well. But if you don't know these people, you don't know their big names. Just like maybe no one knew your big names except for Judge Joe Brown, because Judge had the whole TV show. Kwame Kilpatrick, I ain't never heard of him till when she said, and I went and looked him up. But I'm just saying that don't mean other people don't know him. And the other 2 doctors, she said, I don't know them either. But if I look them up, I'm sure I can research them. Just like other people that were probably in the room you weren't aware of, that they were big money, big top, big professional, big, successful people, because you didn't know of them. So y'all heard she said, now Black Agenda Movement, that sound like we raising the money for a lot of Black organizations, right? Not just Auntie Angie's house, right? So I thought it was about the people, but right here, she's just saying Auntie Angie, buy my people out, Auntie Angie, we didn't get a check. Okay, so she said she didn't get a check. So we're going to keep going, because that's she turned down a check. Was it a big check? We'll get into that in a minute, or maybe in part 2, because I ain't giving y'all all this juice in one video. Or I may, depending on how many people stay with me, we can go. But yeah. Okay, here we go. And like I said, y'all read the comments, because Mei X is in the comments, y'all. She in the comments. So she responding to Angela as they talking, So like I said, we don't know all the details that have everything that happened each day at the event, because we weren't there. And Mei X really didn't expound on things that happened, but it's like when people start telling lies on you, like how Angela coming on here to respond because she feel that she been lied on, or then she can respond, and then Mei X can respond to those too. But I like receipts. I don't like people just responding. I like for people to respond with receipts. So let's get back into it.
I have not seen not one white person creative.
Oh, before I start back, she said she haven't seen one white person defame Auntie Angie house. She ain't seen one white person do this, one white person do that. Have we seen any white people promoting Auntie Angie's house? Have we seen, have we? I'm just asking. I haven't, but that don't mean there's none out there. I'm just asking, have y'all seen it? Because she's saying all the bad things that I guess us Blacks do against each other, defame each other, make, videos to make you look bad. But have we seen any white people making videos to make Auntie Angie's house look good? Or we just haven't seen any white videos at all? And this is not even what we're talking about, because she did not defame Auntie Angie's house. She talked about Angela. Let's get back into it.
Video discrediting Auntie Angie's house, slandering Auntie Angie's house, attacking Auntie Angie's house. The same people that claim to hate white people and be all about Black people.
I had to pause. I don't know if y'all can see this comment. I'm gonna make the screen a little bit bigger, but this Now, y'all can't see it if I make it bigger. Duh. Okay, y'all, it's a comment over here that says, everyone who was there the second day got a check from Mechee X. I just want y'all to just remember that. The second day. Okay, because remember, it was a 2-day event. Supposed to be there 2 days. Especially if you was a speaker. Like, I'm sure you knew how many days you're supposed to be there, especially the people that they flew in. If they pay for your hotel for 3 nights, you need to be at the event. Like, come on now. Or run me my money back for that hotel and flight if you're not going to be here. That's all.
The attack on Auntie Angie's house is coming from a black person, not somebody white.
Well, Mechee,
it seems as if we have an issue in our community.
Hold on. And this is another thing that I don't like for people to do. She said the attack on Auntie Angie's house is coming from Mechee X, a black person. Also, she black now. But later on in the video, she gonna be biracial and gonna hate her white side and all that. So we make stuff fit our agenda at that time. So now she a black person defaming Angie's house, which she did not say. Did y'all hear anything bad about Auntie Angie's house other than she said that she's saying Black Lives Matter, but we see white ladies in the video laughing and white babies and a white mother in the house? Did y'all hear anything wrong? I ain't seen no one promote it here, and I'm from Atlanta. Okay, all right, I'm in Atlanta now. Okay, I was thinking about making a stop at Auntie Angie's house. Would they let me do a tour? I'll do a tour if I'm close enough, you know, because we can let people actually see who in Auntie Angie's house. Okay, let's keep.
We want to blame other people for. We are actually the perpetrators and responsible for doing the work ourselves. It wasn't some white liberal or some white KKK supremacists from the Republican Party that came to defame and slander Auntie Angie's house. The same people that they tell you to hate are actually the people that's supporting Auntie Angie's house. But the people that tell you, oh, it's all about us, they have taken it and made it their duty to slander and defame Auntie Angie's house on their platform. And let's talk about why. Come on, let's play this.
So I got a question, another question. So black people not supporting Auntie Angie's house? So when we be on the live and she be asking for the cash apps and the black people be sending the cash apps, or the black people go to the GoFundMe, I went to the GoFundMe and have sent the cash app. We not supporting? Okay, because our check's not big enough. Oh, okay, I get it. I guess our check don't mean nothing. Like I said, I got 6 kids. I can't give you $6,000. I need that. So now she's playing Mechee's video for us. So let's listen to it and hear her rebuttal. I don't hear nothing. Hold on. We don't hear nothing, ma'am. Y'all hear something? Because I don't.
I hear it.
No,
y'all can't.
No, ma'am. We don't hear it.
I have a problem with that. Maybe I'm wrong, but y'all don't think anything is wrong with
that. Okay. See, if I would have knew, I didn't realize that she did a reaction to this part in the middle of her video, because we would have just came here to hear her rebuttal. But we're gonna hear it because, you know, she didn't talk about her that long, and she didn't really talk about her. She talked about where the black baby's at. Okay.
I feel like if people come out to your event, they should have something tangible to take back, or otherwise it shouldn't have been done at all. Like at the Black Agenda, we taught people how to grow their own food. We taught them self-defense. We help people when it comes to their childhood trauma. We gave them services. We pointed them towards education in schools. We taught them about a lot of stuff. People left there with solutions. People left there with things that they could take home and it was tangible in their hand. They could take it home and they could implement it in their hand. Fuck new era. Fuck all them niggas. The only person I ain't saying fuck you to right now is Dr. Shauna and Q Butter. They will always be my dogs. And of course, other people that came out, but I'm talking about the people you've always seen me hang with. I'm not gonna tell you everybody was like that. Shout out to Nikki D. Like Nikki D is a superstar. She didn't ask for no money, no nothing. Nikki D is a superstar, and she came and she did the work and she showed up and she asked what else could she do. And all these niggas walking around like they the fucking superstar. Fuck all of them, all of them. That's where I'm at. I'm not working with any of them anymore. They're all full of shit.
Talk to, have a conversation with anybody that's
saying Black Lives, bitch.
Here you go.
Now, let me pause this right here and let me come here. Now, first of all, we have black women in Auntie Angie's house. Second of all, when Mechee ran over to my grand opening, uninvited, begged me to be there, wanted to put herself in the mix, forced herself in the mix.
Ooh.
there were Black women there that she was able to witness, talk to, have a conversation with. Anybody that's been following me, you know that we serve as Black women. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not a racist, for one. We have provided a life resource in the community. If somebody comes to the community and they need help, what I'm supposed to say, no, we're not going to help you because you white. And Mechee, ain't you half Polish, you're not even full Black yourself.
Hold on. Let me pause. That's exactly what you're supposed to say if your organization is for Black lives. You know, 501c3s, organizations, or any organization you can have in your bylaws and your mission statement. We only service Black moms. And if a white mom come, you can say, I'm sorry, but our organization is just for Black moms. If an Asian mom come, I'm sorry, but our organization is just for Black moms. Because, baby, we get turned down for stuff all the time. I can't just go online and apply for a grant that says white women only. Or Black business. Well, I can't because I'm a Black. Like, stuff is specific. We are an organization for disabled children. So that means if one of my children come that's not disabled, you have a right to turn us away, and I can't sue you because it's in your bylaws that we only service disabled children. So if it's in your organization for Black Lives Matter, for Auntie Angie's house, then you can say, I'm sorry, ma'am, we can't service you because our house is only for Black moms. So let's stop with the you can't say that, because yes, you can.
How do you turn somebody away because of the color of their skin?
Easy.
Ain't that illegal?
Easy. We get turned away for the color of our skin for a lot of stuff. And where was our lawyers and us to sue the white people that told us to go around the back, and because you can't come through this front door, use that water fountain, not this water fountain, or schools that's just for this type of child or this type of person. It's not against the law. It's not. This is Angie's house is not a job, an equal opportunity job. You said it's an Auntie Angie's Black Lives Matter. Matter of fact, the commercial say Black Life Matter. It's our Black Life. So she just asked the question, where are the Black moms? And I feel she can ask that question. If we're going to be all moms, then let's keep saying all moms matter. Everybody can donate. Everybody can come stay. Didn't want nobody to have a problem with you keep asking Black people to donate because don't nobody care about us and we aborting our babies and do we care? But then in the same sentence say our donations don't matter. That little $5 you seen ain't done nothing.
Can't you lose your licensing?
No.
Can't you get prosecuted? Can't you get sued? Isn't that illegal and isn't that against the law?
No.
But let's keep on going.
Yeah.
Now, it's not a white person making a video discrediting Auntie Angie's house after all the work that we have done to put this life resource in the community for Black women. Okay? This not white people. This not white Republicans coming in here trying to tear down Auntie Angie's house now.
Why I gotta be right?
This is somebody that say Black Lives Matter. This is somebody that cares about Black life. I ain't seen Mechee make one video yet attacking Planned Parenthood for them killing Black babies.
Hold on, y'all. I can't. What? Why can't be white Democrats? Because that's the problem right there. We talking about white Republicans destroying it. What about the white Democrats that got that's pushing these laws to be through? Why? This ain't even about party. We ain't talking about Republicans, Democrats, Independent, none of that. This is not even what it's about. It is about you saying Black life matters, but then it's a white woman in your house. The baby is biracial, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying that. The baby is biracial. So let's just say all lives matter, and no matter what color you are, we're gonna accept you. Or like a video I saw that said you make it hard on the Black moms to get into your home because you rather to have the white women there. So don't say that Black women are out here aborting their babies because you don't have Black moms in your home when you're turning them away, allegedly. Because I ain't getting sued because I don't got no money. I'm a mom of 6 like you. I don't know how many you got, but yeah, back to it. And again, I don't got no problems with nobody because I'm not in none of these organizations, but I'm just saying Be truthful. Be truthful with people. Now it's against the law to turn white people away. But before the Auntie Angie opened the doors, black life, let's get the donations, let's get the GoFundMe up, send a donation. Y'all don't care, y'all ain't sending no donation. It's all about donations. I could have sworn the GoFundMe raised like millions of dollars. Where the money? Is it helping the other 75 babies that you saved that's not living in the house? Because you don't have an apartment complex. So 75 babies don't live there. You probably talked 75 mothers out of having an abortion. And if you didn't double back and do a triple back, some of those could have still went through and had those abortions. I've talked people out of abortions, but I'm not going out here talking about I saved the baby because I didn't feed the mama afterwards. I didn't provide her shelter, a job, security to make sure that her and the baby was safe and all that. I didn't do that. But I have educated mothers on keeping their children, and and abortion is, you don't have to run to abort your baby. You can do this. There are resources out here. So I have pointed them in the direction of resources, but I haven't given the resources myself because I don't have them to give.
But you coming out the Auntie Angie house because you see one white girl at Auntie Angie's house with a black baby, and you a half-breed yourself.
Oh. Okay, y'all. There you go. Now she a half-breed. So at first it was black people tearing down Auntie Angie's house. Now, in the same paragraph, now she a half-breed. So which one is it? And the disrespect, right? A half-breed, like that's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm pointing out behavior. That's what I'm doing this video, because she pointing out Mechee behavior, the bombs, the F bombs. She was saying the B words. No, I don't agree with nobody. No women calling each other B's and none of that. But I can't tell nobody how to speak. I just can control myself. So if a woman out here cussing me out and calling me all the kind of names, I know I can react how I want to react, and I can withhold myself. I know y'all don't see people on here cussing me out and all that for no reason. I ain't done nothing to nobody. But you don't see me making a reaction video cussing them out doing the same, and I'm not. Male or female. I'm not doing that. But here we go. But I will put you in your place without cussing you out.
So you mean to tell me you had me do that commercial, come hang that shit up at your house on the wall just for you to put a white girl in there? Now I'm cool.
Now let's address this. Nowhere, anywhere did I have Mechee X come do a commercial at Auntie Angie's house. In fact, I was told that Mechee X was going to send her TV crew, her film crew, to come do a commercial at Auntie Angie's house so they can broadcast it on their network. Okay, the commercial we did at Auntie Angie's house was Auntie Angie people. Mechee X pushed herself in the mix. Okay, nobody was pressing the issue for Mechee X to be at my shit, mind you. Nowhere did Angela send Mechee X an email asking Mechee to be in the commercial. Nowhere did Mechee sign any type of release form, anything saying she was going to agree to be in a commercial with a bunch of Republicans that supported Auntie Angie's house. Mechee X ran her ass over to Auntie Angie's house, begging to put, you crying about hanging up a picture after you said you wanted to raise money for Auntie Angie's house and all we got was slander. You came to Auntie Angie's house and bought 2 Walmart Playpens, $59.99, after you told me you wanted to give us a $20,000 check on stage. So
okay, y'all. Now, there was a lot of lies mixed up in that. Okay, first she said that, matter of fact, let me just rewind a little bit and then we'll talk about each point in a minute.
In the mix, okay? Nobody was pressing the issue for Mechee X to be at my shit.
Okay, so first she said nobody pressed the issue for Mechee X to be at her event. And that could be true. It could not be true. Hey, Lord King, welcome. Then the next thing she said was she crying about hanging pictures up. Did she cry about hanging some pictures up, or did she just say, I hung up pictures and you got white babies in there? Okay. Then she said,
mind you, nowhere did Angela send Mechee house and all we got was slander. You came to Auntie Angie's house and bought 2 Walmart Playpens, $59.99, after you told me you wanted to give us a $20,000 check on stage.
Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the video from earlier, but the video from earlier, She just said she wanted to give her a big check, right? Now, in this video, she said she wanted to give her a $20,000 check on stage. Y'all heard that. But then how she downed her was, you came here with 2 Walmart playpens for $59.99. It don't matter where the playpens came from, baby. They could have came from Target. They could have came from Kmart. They don't even got Kmart no more. They could have came from TJ Maxx. They could have came from Marshalls. They could have came from Dillard's, Burlington's. They could have came from JC Penney. It doesn't matter where the playpens came from. The point is, you obviously did not have the playpens there, and she brought 2 playpens. Jaleel, it is macaroni. Wait a minute, y'all. This child, I got this. I'm just saying, like, they were free. Exactly, said it, grinding for free. So why you trying to down her playpens? Them $59.99 play. Bring me a $59.99 playpen. If I had a baby, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna. Then you should have told her that they was $59.99 and you didn't want them the day she brought them. But the day she brought them was the day of your grand opening, the morning of your grand opening. You didn't have no playpens in them empty rooms. So now you want to down her playpens. This what I be talking about. And then the $20,000 check. Where in the video did you hear her say a $20,000 check? Now we gonna finish a little bit more of this one. Then we're gonna get really into the meat and the potatoes about behavior.
So not only did we never receive a dime from Mechee X or the Black Agenda as promised, okay? That was the whole agreement for us to be a part of the Black Agenda. But Auntie Angie didn't trip because it wasn't about the money, it was about the people. So not only did Auntie Angie's house never receive not one single dime from the Black Agenda after you used all of my high profile friends to sell your tickets, okay? Not only did we not receive one single dime, you're complaining about coming to a home that was originally burned down. We got a new place to house women. You complaining about, I don't live there. You ain't at my house hanging up a picture for me. These are the people that you claim you help. So you're not at my house hanging up a picture for me. This is something that you are doing, so to speak, for the community. You ain't doing it.
She's definitely doing it for you because it's at Auntie Angie's house. Your house that you are housing supposed to be black moms and their black babies. What do you mean she's not doing it for you? She is doing it for you. You don't have to be living there. It's still your organization. And it still can be for the community as well, but it's still your organization. It is your house.
And for me, baby girl, let's keep on going. Put yourself in the commercial. Now, mind you, from day one, I'm telling my people, my team, listen, I'm telling you, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Something ain't right. I had a bad feeling from the get-go. Something wasn't right. But see, me, I always go against my discernment. I go against my discernment because even though I have the discernment, then the spirit of forgiveness comes in. It's like, okay, well, Angela, you ain't always been perfect. Okay, well, Angela, you've done things. And see, I got to learn how to balance that discernment and that spirit of forgiveness. Because I'm telling you, I wanted to steer clear all the way from the situation. I just had a feeling that something was not going to be right. But then I also started thinking about how are we ever going to come together as a community? How are we ever going to come together as a community? Hey, Kazyia, I see you in Autumn. Give me 1 second. Let's keep on going.
Want to save all babies and babies is fine. But then when people asked her, well, where are the black people? She told us something was wrong. Well, that's what people said that in her comment section. But then if that's the case, stop trying to sell your house to black women and black babies if you're putting fucking white girls in.
All this coming from somebody who mixed. Let's talk to somebody in the end. I'm going to move this for a minute.
You got a baby in your home.
Kazyia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, she
everybody, this is Kazyia and baby Autumn. Look at Autumn looking at, hey, Autumn.
She done put the baby on here to get us to donate again.
I want you all to meet Kazyia. Kazyia is one of our residents over at Auntie Angie's house, and this is one of our babies, our little baby Autumn. Kazyia, can you talk to us a little bit about just your experience over at Auntie Angie's house, some of the services that you are receiving over at Auntie Angie's house, and how you think Auntie Angie's house is helping you just get to the next place in life?
Okay, first I wanted to say it's a total blessing. One being that it's a blessing to me personally because I haven't had the opportunity, or no one has given me the opportunity to actually be able to focus after having a baby. It's really hard for a lot of women when you have a baby because you're like mommy brain. You're just mommy focused on everything that the baby needs, but you kind of forget about the long term. So Auntie Angie and everyone has provided me a safe place, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. It feels safe. I can think better and basically implement a plan. They have made it a lot easy for me as a mom by providing things that my baby needs, so that takes a lot of stress off of me. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get these things while trying to save. It's also a blessing to be able to have the time to save, so that way it'll benefit me and baby Autumn, and the rest of her siblings in the long run. So they also provide not only shelter, but a lot of things that I don't have to worry about, like personal items, food, clothing for my baby, so I can really focus on my finances and I guess basically having a smooth transition. So that's a blessing for me. So thank you.
I appreciate you so much, and that's what Auntie Angie wants to do. We want
hold on. So Auntie Angie house is not for new moms. You can have existing children that live in Auntie Angie's house. I'm asking, did anybody know? I'm a mom of 6. Can I come stay at Auntie Angie's house and have 2 years to save all my money and get a fresh start? I'm just asking because if y'all heard the lady say, she said for her other siblings. Now I'm gonna rewind it a little bit, but I could have sworn I heard the lady say other siblings, meaning this baby got other siblings. So are those children living with you in Auntie Angie's house? I'm gonna make a trip to Auntie Angie's house while I'm here in Georgia, y'all. Let's
also provide not only shelter, but a lot of things that I don't have to worry about, like personal items, food, clothing for my baby, so I can really focus on my finances and I guess basically having a smooth transition off of me. Actually be able to focus after having a baby. It's really hard for a lot of women when you have a baby because you're in like mommy brain. You're just mommy focused on everything that the baby needs, but you kind of forget about the long term. So Auntie Angie and everyone has provided me a safe place, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. It feels safe. I can think better and basically implement a plan. They have made it a lot easy for me as a mom by providing things that my baby needs, so that takes a lot of stress off of me. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get these things while trying to save. It's also a blessing to be able to have the time to save, so that way it'll benefit me and baby Autumn and the rest of her siblings in the long run. So they also provide not only shelter, but a lot of things that I don't have to worry about, like personal items, food, clothing for my baby, so I can really focus on my finances and I guess basically having a smooth transition. So that's a blessing for me. So thank you.
I appreciate you so much, and that's what Auntie Angie wants to do. We want to, provide that help for women in the community that look for it, because you have been doing so well. A lot of people don't know your story, and you work right from Auntie Angie's house remotely, which is a wonderful thing because we have the business center set up for you. And like you say, sometimes you just need support to help you get to the next step. So we love you, and we love baby Autumn, and I'm gonna be by to see y'all, I guess maybe Thursday. So kiss the baby for me. Keep up the good work. We are very, very proud of you, Kazyia, and we got
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, we got several Black women that we have supported that have received services from Auntie Angie's house. We have some that are in-house. We have some that are out-of-house. But the whole thing about it is to shine light on this Black maternal health crisis and to let Black women know that they have another option. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back and we're going to finish hearing this rant, okay? We're going to finish listening to this rant about Auntie Angie's house. Because now, for one, we know she's lying. We know that you lying, saying that we're not servicing Black women. And I want to be clear on something. I want to be clear. Absolutely, I created Auntie Angie's house because I wanted to eradicate the Black maternal health crisis. So absolutely, I want Black women to know, because there is such a highlight on Black women when it comes to abortion. But we are a community resource center. Nobody has sent me a donation and said that this is for Black babies only. That would be racist. We are in the life-saving business. I put it in the Black community. It's in the Black community. It's there. If you need help, come to us. We're here for you. I want you guys to finish hearing this rant. And then after you finish hearing this rant, I'm going to read to you the cease and desist letter that my attorney has sent to Mechee X. And it's a shame that it even got to go this far, but let's keep going.
It's like you're using the Black card to get the money, but you act like, and then her response was, well, I guess you need to talk to Black women about aborting their babies. It's not my fault. I can't do nothing about that. So because you don't have any Black women in your house, that automatically means that Black women are trying to abort their babies. So
slander and defamation. That's all I hear.
You turn it as a negative.
Okay, y'all. Did y'all hear any slander right there? Did you? I didn't hear any slander. And okay, so that lady can work from there, which is good. So she can work from home, like I do. But I have my own business, so that's fine. But I don't know if it's other kids there, because I could have sworn the lady did say that. Okay, steady grinding. I didn't hear no slander. I just heard her say you pandering to the black people, but you got a white lady there. Why you didn't show the white lady on the camera? Let her cam up. Let us see the mixed baby, because mixed can be a lot of things. It can be mixed with Asian, mixed with Chinese, mixed with Japanese, mixed with Laos, mixed with Dominican, mixed with French, mixed with mixed. Okay, well then let's say all lives matter. Okay, I haven't heard no defamation and slander yet. And she didn't say that you did not service black moms. She just asked you, why did you have a black mom there? A white mom there. And if a black mom came, would you turn her away because you already have a white mom in the room?
On the black women, I ain't like that shit.
Oh, she mad. She mad, y'all. She gonna get me. Uh-oh.
See, I don't care. The cat's out the bag. I done sat home and I done had time to rest and I done had time to think about everything I done had to think about. I don't give a fuck no more. I want y'all to know all these motherfuckers fake. Angela Stanton came to my motherfucking conference. She sat her ass behind the stage before she even went up and got on her panel. She was in the back, and this is what makes people stupid. I don't know why y'all do this shit. She in the back with motherfuckers that's been friends with my homie Oliver, my brother, for 20 years. There are people back there that ride for me. She didn't know who she was talking to, and she went behind the stage, and they all came back and told me. She was back there before they went out on the panel. She was getting everybody's number and telling them that the next day she was having an event for her organization.
Now, let's talk about how that's a lie. First of all, I don't have to run behind nobody and get their numbers, and I don't really think I'm all that, but baby, people was running behind me to get mine. But I wasn't having an event for my organization the next day. And it's a simple way that can be proved, because if I was having an event for my organization, it would have been promoted. It would have been promoted on my YouTube page. It would have been promoted on my website. It would have been promoted on my IG. Whenever you saw me post something about the Black agenda, do you think that I'm going to post her event to promote her event and not promote my event? I was having no event the next day. I don't know where she got this information from, because listening to her, it sounds as if she believes it. Whoever lied to Mechee and told her that I was having an event the next day, you are a liar. Guess where I was at the next day, y'all? I was at church.
We know.
With Pastor Miles Rutherford and his wife.
Okay, y'all. Okay. So, she's right. She was at church the next day at a meeting that she had for her organization. Isn't that an event? I know when I go to my phone and I go to calendar and I hit add, it says add an event. I can add, I'm finna go to the bathroom. I can add, I'm finna eat an Oreo cookie. It don't mean it's an event that somebody came to, an event that I have to promote. An event, it can be anything. This is an event. I'm live. I would still be live if no one was here. I can schedule an event. My baby boy, I have events scheduled on my phone all the time. Event to make a YouTube video, make a Facebook post, make a reel. Those are events that you schedule in your phone. It has nothing to do with inviting people and promoting. That's how people like this. That be that word salad. Just because the lady said an event, you say, I didn't have no event. I was at church. Right. At a church event for your organization. And I'm going to show y'all the text message that she sent Mechee that said, I'm having an event. I'm having a meeting for my organization. That's an event. Don't got to be nobody there. Don't got to be nothing you promoted and got donations and cash apps for. It's still an event. So she got the information from you. So if anybody lying, you lying, because you told her this. And I'm going to show y'all the text messages when we get done with this little piece of video.
I was at church. I went to church. I left church and went to the Cheesecake Factory, and then I went home. And this is why Mechee has been hit with the cease and desist letter, because she has allowed someone to lie to her and give her the wrong information, which has caused her in return in a hateful rant to slander and defame Auntie Angie's house, which is not even about me, baby. It's about the community. So you think you hurting me, but you only hurting the Black woman that you just saw that was on this video before me. You only hurting the women in our community that we are servicing, because one thing about Auntie Angie, I am straight. Now, if you are going to be full of pride, just mean, hateful, an angry Black lady, and you don't want to take this video down, that you have 7 days to retract, then that means that you and I will be embattled in a lawsuit. And you can ask Phaedra Parks when it comes to me about lawsuits. I don't care how long it takes to clear my name, but that will also be another disservice to the community, because the money that we are investing in being tied up in a lawsuit to Black women, we can be using that money to invest in our community. So the right thing to do would have been to pick up the phone to call me so you and I can get an understanding, so I could explain to you, Mechee, that did not happen. I was not behind your back trying to invite anyone else to an event. I was not sabotaging your event, and I can prove that. Let's keep on going.
And they should come. This is the kicker. The next day was the second day of the conference, and I had paid for half those people to be there, paid for their hotel room. And she knew for months that it was a 2-day conference, and she was supposed to be there the second day. So not only did you not come, bitch, you was trying to get the guests I paid for to come to your organization. What kind of fuck shit is that, bitch?
Now let's clear this up. No one that was at her event came to any event of mine because I did not have an event. Second of all, the day before, her assistant, Oliver, told me that I was not needed the next day. The next day, you were having courses where you were teaching people. Well, I wasn't teaching, I wasn't being taught. There was no need for me to be there. It is also disrespectful to have high-profile people to think that you could bring them to your event for 2-3 days, have them tied down when you ain't paid them no money, but you have charged people to be there. You charged people to come to this event, and then you did not pay your guests, and you did not pay your host. So those high-profile guests that did come and stayed there all day, the first day and the second day, they did that on the string of me because I asked for it. Angela Stanton never got a thank you. Auntie Angie's house never got a thank you. And remember, this was all under the pretenses that we were raising money for Auntie Angie's house. Now, let me tell you something else that didn't go the way that Mechee.
Why does she keep saying they just was raising money for Auntie Angie's house? Like, was the Black Agenda event strictly for donations for Auntie Angie's house? Does anybody know? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Like, the Black Agenda was just whoever come, all the guests coming, this just for Auntie Angie's house. Y'all the only ones getting acknowledged. We're going to give you a big check on the stage. Angela said $20,000 check. So now it's like these people was at the event because of me, and you didn't pay them, and you didn't this. And okay, if the next day was for classes, that would have been something I would have loved to be in, to learn how to do some things. Some of the women at the house, some of the 74 babies, the moms that you supported could have came to the event. Because as far as I knew, the speakers could invite as many people as they wanted, and it was for free. So all them 74 moms of your house, you could have invited. You say you know in Atlanta, you could have invited the whole Atlanta out. I mean, she gave away tickets. She gave away 100 free tickets. But I want y'all to hear how she flipped the 100 free ticket situation. Made it seem like you gave away 100 free tickets. That's why I didn't make no money. When the free tickets went to the host people, the speakers, any amount of guests that they could have, the volunteers. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get my baby macaroni out the microwave. Y'all see we in the hotel. We on vacation, but anyway. Right, so, okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is, okay, let's play the little part again. Like, I don't hear no slander, no nothing.
Mechee X thought that it was going to go. And after we were contacted and said that they wanted to raise money for Auntie Angie's house, they then wanted to provide us with a sponsor letter to ask people to donate to the Black Agenda. Ma'am, this is Angela Stanton-King, baby. I'm an OG. I don't have to raise money to give you for you to give me. I know how to raise money through my own contacts for Auntie Angie's house if that's what I needed to do. So once they realized that finesse was not going to work, because remember, we were having our grand opening at the same time. I can't raise money for the Black Agenda for you to charge people. You want sponsors and you want to sell tickets. We over here at Auntie Angie's house, baby, we ain't charging nobody nothing. We just trying to open up a safe place in the community for women and babies to be able to go to. And after we done talked about all of this in the Black community, about white people this and white people that, and how we need to make sure that we support each other, who do you see trying to tear down Auntie Angie's house? A Black woman lying, slandering, and defaming our organization. Let's go. No proof. All lies. Let's go.
Bitch! I hung up pictures on this whole wall. I put motherfuckers, man.
And you go from calling me a bitch to talking about you hung a picture on the wall. Like, you supposed to get some type of cookie? Like, you want a credit? You want, what you want, Mechee? What, you want recognition? Because you came to Auntie Angie's house and we were in there getting ready for our grand opening, and you put a picture on the wall at a pregnancy home for women. You didn't come to my house. Because if you came to my house, you would probably really be mad if you seen how I was living. You didn't come to my house, Mechee. You went to a pregnancy home.
Did y'all catch that shade? If you came to my house, you would really hate how I'm living. Oh, well then what you need donations for Auntie Angie's house then? Big baller. Look like you can just donate to Auntie Angie's house, and then you wouldn't need her $59.99 Playpens that you tried to down. You not hurting at your house, but Auntie Angie's house hurting. Ain't that your house? For your organization? For your black moms that you supposed to be trying to help? Like, that don't even make sense. She'll be mad at how you living at your house, but Auntie Angie's house, that ain't your house. So she mad about putting up pictures at who house then? Your organization house. And obviously didn't have the $59.99 Playpens, but now you want to talk about her Playpens. The nerve of people.
Home for women in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice place if you ain't got nowhere to go. But you keep talking about you hung a picture up on the wall. Like, what type of recognition or credit do you need for hanging a picture up on the wall, right? For never donating one single dime to Auntie Angie's house as you promised, which was the pretense of our agreement. And I told you it was okay. I never came back to the internet. I never defamed your event. I never slandered you. I never talked about all of the ratchet shit that was going on behind the scenes. I just went on back to being Auntie Angie's and doing the work for Auntie Angie's house. Here we are 3 months later, and you're attacking an organization in the community that has proven itself. So instead of you helping us, you want to hinder us and hurt us, but yet tell us all about how we as black people and black women are supposed to stand together. You could have said whatever you wanted to say about me without defaming or slandering Auntie Angie's house. You know we're doing the work because remember, you came and hung a picture up on the wall. Let me share this cease and desist. Let's go. Let's go. Shame. This is where we are now. This is where we are now. Instead of us, here we go. Can you guys see it? I don't know if it's up. Can y'all see it? I'm gonna read it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Instead of us, okay, working together, trying to bring things together to make things happen for our community, here we are on YouTube, 2 black women supposed to be pillars in the community, and I'm not finna sit up here and say, Mechee don't do no work. I'm not finna defame her the way that she defamed me. But instead of us working together to build up our community, here we are. Michelle R. Kazyia. I can't pronounce it. K-U. This is where we are now. This is where we are now. Instead of us for our community, here we are on YouTube, 2 black women supposed to be pillars in the community, and I'm not finna sit up here and say, Mechee don't do no work. I'm not finna defame her the way that she defamed me.
Again, I didn't hear no. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I put my headphones in, and I don't know if y'all can hear me, so just let me know before I start talking. Can y'all hear me okay? But it's like she said they 2 black women on here defaming and she won't down Mechee X the way she down in her. Mechee X didn't down you. She just said if you're gonna service white women in your home, then quit saying Black Lives Matter. Say all lives matter. Where did she defame your organization? No, she did not defame. She just brought light to the black women that's donating and the black people that's donating that you putting white women in your house. And if you want to put white women in your house, do that. Don't be mad at her for calling it out. I'm just saying. Hey.
But instead of us working together to build up our community, here we are. Michelle R. Kazyia. I can't pronounce it. Kulczyk. When I did the origin on that last name, it came back Jewish. I don't know what's going on. This is a demand to cease and desist. Angela Stanton-King and Auntie Angie's house. Dear Miss Kulczyk, this office is general counsel for Angela Stanton-King and Auntie Angie's house located in Atlanta, Georgia. Our client advised us that your YouTube release titled Brother Polite plans to take plea for sexually assaulting girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter on June 23rd, 2023 on your platform. Mechee X contains false and defamatory statements about Angela Stanton-King's participation at the Black Agenda and the authenticity of the mission of Auntie Angie's house to serve pregnant mothers with a focus on Black mothers and their babies. Specifically, you state that Angela Stanton-King attempted to sabotage your event, the Black Agenda, by inviting speakers away to attend Miss King's event the next day. Speakers who she actually provided to you that Auntie Angie's house is taking care of white babies as if the operation is merely a grift to solicit money under false pretenses. Each and every statement you made about our client are demonstrably false and published broadly with over 30,000 views. Your false statements cause great harm to our client's name, image, and likeness, causing to questions the ethics and sincerity of the nonprofit work which you support, and therefore was reckless, malicious, and actionable in a court of law. Accordingly, we demand that you immediately cease and desist from repeating or making further false statements about our clients in order to mitigate the harm you have already caused. We understand there is a pre-existing relationship between you and Angela Stanton-King, and you are among the early supporters of Auntie Angie's house, which is quickly fulfilling its call to the Black community. To avoid unnecessary expense to all involved, we suggest, in addition to the cease and desist demand, that you and our clients reconcile these differences and that you then issue a retraction within 7 days of your receipt of this correspondence. It is our hope that you agree there is no benefit in tearing down Mrs. King's long-standing and selfless work in the state of Georgia, and no one wins by your diminishing the work to house pregnant mothers, no matter their ethnicity. The foregoing is not intended to be a comprehensive recitation of the facts or potential causes of action in equity or in law against you or your related companies. This correspondence has been concurrently shared with our clients, and we hereby expressly reserve their right to make additional commentary. We look forward to your productive response, respectively, Attorney Mark Little. So this is what we have. We have an opportunity for Mei X to do the honorable thing, because obviously she has been fed some misinformation. She has gone to her platform, defamed and lied on a organization that is in the, listen, we are in the heart of the Black community. We ain't in the suburbs, baby. We Auntie Angie's is in the hood. This is an organization that was designed to eradicate the Black maternal health crisis. I am not up under attack by anybody white anywhere out there in the world. I am up under attack by a fellow Black woman who claims to be for the community. Now, we got two options here. Mechee can pull the video, which is the right thing to do. She can issue a retraction because her team, whoever lied to her, got her in her feelings for whatever reason, okay? And we can go on about our business, or she can be stubborn and she can leave it up, and y'all gonna see us in an in-battle court battle for the next 5 years. And baby, all I can tell you to do is call favor, because one thing I do not do is back down. And what I will not allow you to do, respectfully, is to destroy something that I've spent over 2.
Okay, y'all. So she said that she read her cease and desist letter, and I didn't hear no defamation, and if your organization is to service Black women, then she just asked why you had a white mother there. And then she also said call Phaedra. If I'm not mistaken, Phaedra sued you. So in order for you to not lose, you had to go to court. So what is we calling Phaedra for? Phaedra sued you. Okay.
Decades building. I have been a horn in all communities about how Planned Parenthood has specifically targeted Black women and targeted Black lives. And now that we have finally come up with what I believe to be a solution, something that is working, something that the community is not only proud of, but also proud to support, I refuse to allow anybody, it doesn't matter if that person is Black, white, in this instance, it just happens to be a fellow Black person, to destroy something that is servicing the community. It's not servicing the okay? And if you understand that, then you will know where you are in the wrong. If you can look at that video and see one of our Black residents and see and know the work that we're doing because you've been there yourself, because you hung up a picture, then all this is going to do is show our community who you truly are and what side you really and truly stand on. And I just want to say to everyone that has supported Auntie Angie's house, I apologize that I even had to come to the internet with this. I apologize that it's even any type of stink around something that we're doing that is so beautiful. We are seeing the results. We know that we are not only changing lives, we are saving lives. And if you are all about us trying to make a difference, guess what? We welcome you. This not finna be no back and forth beefing. That's what you're not finna get, because that's what they want. This not finna be no, we finna go back and forth, we finna be beefing. I'm done with it. From here, we're gonna let the courts handle it. We're gonna let the attorney handle it. We back to work at Auntie Angie's house. For those of you that's watching right now, let me put up the banner. If you would, please show your support over at Auntie Angie's house. We're not gonna stop doing the work. We gotta expand. We want more Auntie Angie's house. Everywhere there's a Planned Parenthood, we want Auntie Angie's house, and we are going to continue to do the work. And I'm going to continue to bring you the testimonies. I'm going to continue to show you the results. The more that they say we aren't doing the work, I'm going to continue to show you that we are doing the work. And when we can come together, because here's another thing that I want to point out. Because you will listen to some YouTubers that'll tell you, oh, hate white people, hate white people, hate white people. And y'all don't even know a lot of them same white people supporting Auntie Angie's house. White people sending their money to Auntie Angie's house too. I love the fact that our community is so involved, because it's about us. It's a chance for us to stand with each other and show each other that we don't need nobody but us. But how can we say we don't need nobody but us when you get torn down by the same people in your own community? Like, that's the main thing I want to point out. I go look and I see an article written by AJC speaking very highly of Auntie Angie's house. I go look online. Everything I see about Auntie Angie's house is speaking highly of Auntie Angie's house. But it takes one black woman with 30,000 views to try to destroy what we've built for our community. It takes one black woman with 30,000 views to try to destroy the solution that we have provided to eradicate the black maternal health crisis. Instead of you standing with me to save our babies, you gonna stand with them to tear me down, and you know I'm the only thing standing in between a choice.
Okay, y'all want to put something out there. I know for a fact that Mechee X done made a whole lot of videos about Planned Parenthood, 2 minutes account, matter of fact. And how are you the only thing between a choice and abortion when you only got 3 bedrooms? Girl, stop. Y'all be doing too much. You are not the only reason between the choice is theirs. They need to just, you know what? Let me just stop. Right, but team up with him to disrespect black women. Cut it out. Phaedra Parks. Right, what did she say Phaedra name for? Where is it? What's Phaedra name going? Parks. Phaedra Parks. Yeah, look that up. While she out here chopping cars with Paulo years ago. How was you scamming from the government? You still was scamming from your people because when they got caught with them chopped cars, they went to jail. Kind of like you went. Right, what? Okay, y'all. So now we finna listen to. Remember, she said ain't finna be no back and forth. That ain't what she do. And that's another thing. And that's why I point out behavior, how people act in front of their people, and then how they act when they think ain't nobody watching. Yeah. Because y'all gonna be like, this is not the same person that's acting like this. I know these kids loud in the background. But yes, here go the reaction. Y'all gonna be like, this is the reaction to the cease and desist level. Let me just put that out there.
I'm about to do it, and you're going to do it. You're about to do it, and I'm about to do it. I said, let us share. I'm going to do it.
Fun fact, I ain't taking shit back. Like it when they broke black, but I'm more credit black. Tell me where the money at, ay, where the homies at. Universal call out. I can remember only that. Ay, see.
Crack you.
For me. Millie, are you happy for little things? But are you happy for me? Yeah, I'm a
Monday. It's the dumbest shit. So for the person who was just in the chat stating that you're glad this is my last live so I could go to court, y'all sound dumb as fuck. You do. I need you to go back to your Taco Bell job and live your regular life because you niggas seem to think that because somebody sends you a piece of paper, right, from an attorney who doesn't have any jurisdiction in the state of Georgia, sends you a cease and desist, that means you're going to court. You do know that I've gotten these things before, right? You don't? Well, you do know that now, okay? Understand that just because somebody sends you that shit don't mean nothing. And y'all are hilarious thinking because Angela has a big ass mouth that means she's going to hold to anything that she says. Angela actually can't take me to court. Okay? Have your popcorn and we're going to listen to this bitch's do you crack on the weekend? I'm just asking. I'm not saying that you do. You know, like how you just be asking. Bitch, I'm just asking. Because you do know that I have text messages to prove everything you said was a fucking lie. I have videos with words out of your own mouth, chick. When I was with you, the cameras was always on because we was recording shit for you. So I want to make that clear. So let me tell you something. This is my response to her cease and desist. Angela, you can take this link and send it to your fucking attorney. This is my response, okay? So let me be clear. I am fully ready to go to court, but I laugh at the fact that you motherfuckers think she's really going to take me to court. Let me explain something. The cease and desist that she decided to put up had you crack smoking on the weekend, motherfuckers ready. You would have seen that the attorney is in California. If you didn't smoke so much crack, you would know that an attorney has to have jurisdiction in this state to serve me any damn thing. Stop smoking the crack, y'all, okay? So I need this. What I need y'all to do, okay? So first of all, her attorney has no jurisdiction here. Also, after that, a cease and desist is just that. She's going to have to go file a case now if she wants to take me to court. She's going to have to go get a real Georgia attorney and have them give me the paperwork, okay? And then in order to have a cease and desist and me be quiet and sue me for, what she said, defamation. You do that in the state first, prove that I lie my receipts. Any attorney that will watch this video will tell Angela to shut the fuck up all this clout chasing she's doing because she has no case, okay? Because one, I didn't tell a lie on her. Two, she would have to prove how I damaged the organization. Organization in any way. But you did break a verbal contract, man, which I have all kind of evidence for. See, people who don't smoke crack know that even if you don't write down a contract, it's a such thing called a verbal contract. And when you're on Zoom meetings saying shit, and I have people that are willing to testify that you know exactly where the fuck you were supposed to be, and in your own words, I have messages that you said, fuck my event, you left early, you've been all over town, you raggedy bitch, telling everybody that you didn't come the second day, and all of this shit. So you've already admitted to the fact that you broke the contract that we had. So in my countersuit, I probably would have a claim against you, not for defamation, but for you not keeping your part of the deal. Bitch, we sold tickets to the VIP because people thought you was gonna be there with that big ass shit stain on your eye, and you didn't show up. Nobody was mad because they really didn't come to see you anyway. But I mean, let's be clear: if you want to play that game, I'm not the one to play that game with because I'm from Detroit. See, bitches like you sell what I call wolf tickets all the time, so I'm gonna pull your card. Let's go to court. I'm ready. Come on. How about that? For all you stupid motherfuckers in the chat talking about you're gonna go to court, it's not worth it. Suck a dick, okay? A dirty one. After playing basketball all day and then sweating and building 12 buildings in a construction site and ain't took a shower. Go suck that dick. Okay? This is Mechee in raw form tonight because I'm gonna remind some of you motherfuckers who I am. See, some of you are new to me from a year ago. You ain't been around long. Y'all must not know who I am. So I'm going to introduce you to a side of Mechee that my day ones know, but some of you might be offended, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? So let me address a couple of things before we get into these receipts. All right? For anybody, let's address and get the white baby thing out the way, okay? So first and foremost, I never said that Angela Stanton is not doing any work in the community. I have videos for that, but I won't pull up those receipts. I'll simply use my chat and people who are witnessing to it. So let me look at the chat. How many of you remember that both times that I said something about this raggedy bitch, actually I only said her name one time, but both times did I not say these people are doing work in the community, they're just assholes. They only care about their work and their organization, and they will step on other people to get to where they have to go. They're about their mission and they don't care about other folks.
Video. Did y'all remember her saying that? I do. I hope y'all keeping up and got y'all popcorn because y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Keep reading the chat. I'm gonna let y'all know when to read the chat because I want y'all to see how people act when they think ain't nobody watching them.
Is that not what I said? So I didn't say the fucking bitch was helping nobody in the girl at her house. You gonna sue me? No. What do you crackheads can answer? The crackhead Angela. Don't. No response? No? Nope. Put the crack pipe down and answer the question for a moment because y'all say the dumbest stuff. Y'all been running around town, all over these YouTube streets, talking about Mechee trifling, Mechee mad at the babies, Mechee don't want her to help all kind of kids, Mechee racist. Let me explain something to y'all. Racist? What? Let's pretend that I can be racist. I don't give a fuck. If you think that's what I am, ask me, do I care? Matter of fact, ask my day ones, do you think I fucking care? Where are my people from Fly Doobie and Queen days? Because we're going to go back to the real old Mechee. You know, you remember the Mechee that said if we ever went into a revolutionary war, fuck all them motherfuckers. Kill their ass, throw their babies in the water, put them motherfuckers in the mass graves with everybody else. Remember they used our children for gator bait. Fuck them babies when it comes to somebody else's kids. Now, y'all don't recall me ever saying that.
I recall her.
How many of you know that Mechee's okay in standing and what the fuck she said? See, I'm pro-black, and you niggas are so used to fake-ass pro-blacks, you get mad at me for being exactly what the fuck I say I am. You call me a half-breed, but I'm blacker than that fucking bitch that was speaking shit the other day. Because see, in my half-breed ass ways, I don't date outside black race. See, I made sure my babies went back to the black side, right? When I say I'm pro-black, I do shit for the black community and that's it. So why the fuck are you shocked if you seem to think I don't give a fuck about non-black kids? Because I don't. We're going to do Umar Johnson in here. I'm going to say everything twice so you motherfuckers can understand me. Because I don't. Listen, sisters and brothers. Sisters and brothers. Brothers and sisters. Understand something. You can help the Rainbow Coalition. You can help rock babies. You can go get little baby birds out their nest and nurse them back to help on your titty if you want. I don't give two fucks, right? But I've told y'all many times before, I don't give a fuck about anybody else who's not black. I don't. There. You thought I was going to run from that? Oh my God, I'm not racist. The babies are beautiful. I don't give a fuck about them babies if they're not black. I don't. You can't sue me for saying that. That's how the fuck I feel. But I didn't make none of this about the babies. But since you want to ask me, I don't give a fuck about nobody else's plight but black people. Bitch, I'm pro-black. I don't know what you are, but that's what I am. And when you fuck with me, that's the bottom. Do we got any burns back there like on the radio? Can I get a burn? Can I get any of them? Like, I don't know. I'm pro-black and you motherfuckers want me to act cooning for whites? That's not what I do. So to be clear, I never said that Angela can't help out them babies. I'm going to show you some videos today that will let you know, I know damn well she got fucking, see, I was being nice. I know she got cracker babies at the house, right? With white women. I know that. See, I'm going to show you a video while I was at her grand opening. You know, the one that we came and rolled up with ski masks on and barged our way into, and we beat everybody down, and we forced our way in there and made that bitch let us be in her commercial. Because this is what she told y'all. I forced my way in there, okay? We're going to think about how that looked tonight. This is good. I haven't even got...
If y'all was here earlier, I did hear her say that Mechee forced her way into her commercial, which that was not the truth, but hey.
Started. So if you think this is all, I haven't even gotten started. We're gonna be a little while Friday. If you niggas gotta go to work in the morning, I feel sorry for you. Okay, because we're gonna be here. You gotta go. You can always come back and watch the replay. I'm not surprised there are white people there. I never said that I was. Why would I be when I'm gonna show you a video where there's nothing but Karen in the backyard smiling and shit, eating Lunchables, telling her how good she is. And a bunch of white babies running around. Now, I won't tell no lies. It was some black babies running around too. But it was plenty of white people. Angela, nobody's surprised that you fucking fuck with white people.
Girl, you support Trump,
bitch. You act like I uncovered some shit that nobody knew. We know you kiss white ass all day. We know that. Show them that. Right? Even when she made the video to me, she went into white people don't do me like this. Why are you comparing white people to black people? This has nothing to do with that. But you found the opportunity to use this, once again, to praise white people and put black people down. White people are helping my organization. She come in the group text for the speakers at the conference. The conference been over. They tired of hearing this bitch mouth. She constantly in the fucking text message, still talking shit. But y'all say, I can't let shit go.
Okay, y'all, so this is what I meant by when people do stuff behind closed doors. So see, we didn't see none of this. We saw Angela video from 2 months ago. Then we saw Mechee X video from 3 weeks ago. Then we saw Angela cease and desist, but, you know, she's talking all nice in the video. You know, she's not saying no harsh things, you know, or things, you know, like we normally see on these YouTube streets. But that's why I told y'all to read those comments. Because y'all gonna be like, what? But keep watching.
In there telling us how white people better than us. In there with a fucking moist coochie on for a white doctor, bitch, talking about that lady is a multi-millionaire. So go lick her ass and get a check, bitch, because that's what you be doing. And before you fucking tell me again, white people don't do me like this, you know what you don't do, bitch? You don't treat white people like you treat black folks. See, because when you went out to Mar-a-Lago with Trump and you was sitting at all his events, bitch, you had a different gown for every day. Stop me when I'm lying. You had a gown for every fucking day. You was up there with your tattoos and your thigh out. You made every brunch. You made every lunch. You made every yoga meeting, bitch. You was up there rubbing Trump's feet if it was a fucking session for that. Bitch, you didn't miss one thing. When do you go to the white people's events and after they have put everything together to support you, bitch, you go and dismiss them? See, when the white folks want to have a picnic with you, when they want to hang out with you, when they want to have an event with you, you don't dismiss white people and go hang out and say fuck their event. So see, there's a difference. You don't treat white people like you treat black people. That's why you get a different outcome with black people. Did you ever consider that, bitch?
And again, I don't agree with all the name calling.
You make chicken in the city. You have a marinade. Sometimes I'm gonna stop tonight. My day one's notice. I might just stop and get quiet. I'm not senile, bitch. I'm not old. I ain't forgot my thought. I'm just letting what the fuck I just said marinate in your mind a little bit. Bitch, always praising white folks, but you don't do white folks like you do black folks. So have somebody bring you out to an event, and for one of the white people, do exactly to them what you did at my event, and let's see if they still cut you a check. I never liked your cooning ass in the first place, bitch. See, I was trying to show some unity in the community because everybody was like, Mechee, you're always fighting with everybody. I should have just not fucked with you from the beginning like I didn't want. And for any of her crackhead ass followers talking about Mechee the clout chaser, do you see my chat? You see them numbers? Angie didn't have anything to do with bringing those numbers in here. Matter of fact, bitch, I'm gonna send you an invoice because when you made your video about me with my name in it, and then I shared it in my community section, because if you want to be famous and get some attention, bitch, I don't have no problem helping you get attention for the trifling cooning bitch you are. I will gladly help your ass. But I find it very laughable, and I'm sure people in my chat will too, but you crackheads, boy, y'all something else. But crack is an amazing drug, so I'll give y'all a little bit of a pass, okay? You motherfuckers really said that I'm clout chasing Angela? What can I gain from Angela? Angela's video that I shared for her, I shared it because I like the bitch want to be. I like all the lies she told. See, because now they on video, they on camera, you can't take them back. And I'm about to dismiss all of your shit and show what kind of a liar you the fuck are.
Yep, can't take them back.
Angela Stanton has more videos, more views on that video that I shared and with my name in it than she has on any video on her fucking page. You can go back 6 months and she still ain't got a video with that many views. What the fuck would I need to clout chase this bitch for? She don't have no clout to tell.
You got more followers than her.
See, I'm usually humble, but I won't be.
You got 84,000.
My name is
Mechee.
I am the clout. I don't need to put nobody's name in my title. I don't need to chase anybody. I can go live and just say, what the fuck is y'all doing? And watch how it be thousands of people in here willing to just come and see what the fuck I'm doing. I don't have to chase no clout. And if all of you motherfuckers in here saying to Mechee, just let it go. Let it go. You're being childish. Bitch, I ain't even said nothing. I done let this raggedy mouth bitch talk shit about me months ago after the conference when I never said her name. And I didn't say nothing about her. I didn't come back live and say nothing about it. This bitch talked all that shit the other day and I've been silent for several days. I didn't come right back and say nothing to her. So what the fuck do you mean Mechee let it go? I've just begun. But when I get done tonight, it will be done. It'll be finished. It's going to be dead and buried and there won't be nothing else you can do about it. Y'all want to see a dead body? I'm about to show you. So let's be clear. Fuck her cease and desist. I'm not doing anything. And I also want you to know that I had no intentions of going live at all about this situation. I told y'all I was done with this bullshit on YouTube and that I wasn't coming back for no more lives. And y'all haven't heard from me in 2 months. Let's be real. But I'm the one chasing clout. She sent me the fucking letter after she was talking all this shit in the chat about a video that was over, what, it's a week old. Nobody's made any videos about Angela. Nothing I said in that video about her has affected her other than her little ego and her feelings and her using it as an opportunity to chase clout. Angela has brought more attention to the video that I made about the stuff she said. And let me take that back because I never made a video about this bitch. Bitch, you're not worthy of a video. I actually made a video about Polite and I spoke on you for 5 fucking minutes, bitch. 5 fucking minutes. That video wasn't about you. But nobody has said anything about it. This hasn't destroyed it. She's brought more attention to this shit for somebody who claims she wants it to go away. So I want you to understand how this is going to look in front of a judge and an attorney. You send me a cease and desist and tell me to be quiet and please not say nothing else and to leave the situation alone. And then as soon as she sends it to me, before I even got a chance to read it, you guys, where I could even go in my email and look at it, she had already posted a live that she was getting ready to do with the information in there. She posted the goddamn cease and desist all over the place. She went and sent it to my brother, Tony the closer. He said, let me tell you. Tony said, because you always trying to clout chase. You so dumb, bitch, as a Pisces. You supposed to be an empath. You don't know when people don't like you and you should stop trying to kiss their ass. Tony don't like you, Angela. For the same reason.
As a Pisces, I sure know when people don't like me. So she a Pisces. She must be a February or something.
I never liked you. You're a clout chaser. He says you seem real desperate and you're a clout chaser. And his girl feels the same way and told him to stop fucking with you. That's why he don't answer your phone call. But why would a bitch ask me to be quiet and then you go send a cease and desist in text messages to people that this has nothing to do with? I want y'all to really think about the rationale in that. But you telling me I'm ghetto, I'm trifling, I'm the one that keeps bringing everything public and making all these beefs and I don't know how to be quiet and handle things like adults. I'm not the one putting this all in the public. But since you want to go and mention my name and tell all these lies, bitch, like Candyman, I show up. You got me fucked up. You think you gonna sit here and say all these lies about me, bitch, when I got receipts to show you a fucking crazy ass lying bitch? You lie to just be lying. You dangerous. People in your life should get away from you because I'm sure you lied on a couple of them. You lie to just be lying. You think I'm not gonna come and say nothing? You think you just gonna talk about me and say these lies and I'm not gonna come say nothing to you? Y'all got me fucked up. You don't know me. You think you do, but you have no idea. My day ones in here know who the fuck I am. So let's be clear. I didn't want to come and say anything. And after this, I won't be saying anything else. Had Angela never done any of this, I would have never said anything about her again. I was actually on my way out the door to my own goddamn network. Speaking of that, you guys can go over to mxnetworktv.com. We have our new site up. And for you motherfuckers who don't want to pay nothing, guess what? The news is free. And Mechee's Lives will be free as of next week. But there's a whole lot of stuff in there that ain't, right? And if you don't want it, then that's fine. We got free stuff for folks who like free stuff. Because I'm getting off this platform with all you toxic motherfuckers and where you're always censored and can't say what the hell needs to be said. But I will not be retracting anything I said. And if Angela wants to go to court, let's go, sis. I'm ready. I'm going to pull your car. I'm going to see if you're going to take me to court. I want to go to court. I want to go. Do I not want to go, Ring? How many times in the past couple of days I tell you I was like excited? I want to go to court. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? Girl, I'm excited. Don't let me down. Let's go. And I'm going to be clear one more time. The conversation that I had about Angela was not about those babies or her house. So let's be clear, okay? The conversation I had about Angela was how she's a shiesty bitch and she's sneaky and she's a backstabber and she's a liar and she's trifling and she's ghetto, okay? You think I'm ghetto just because I get a cussing. She's very emotional. If any of you have been watching her for the past couple, grow the fuck up, Angela. Grow up. The conversation was about the lying bitch you are and how you played me at my conference. So that's what these receipts will be about to, and all them lies you told. I never told y'all not to support Auntie Angie's house. If you want to support Auntie Angie's house, you can support Auntie Angie's house, okay? As for me, as a pro-black, I don't want to support something where a person is always pandering. Now, I knew she had other races and babies in there, and that's okay. But it kind of offends me when you keep talking about black lives, black lives, black lives. Now, let's be real, y'all. If Kamala came out and was like, we're about black lives, but in the video while she's saying this, there's nothing but white people around her, how would you feel? Now, there's no lies because I'm going to show you this commercial. We go.
And that was the same point that I was trying to make, y'all. If there would have been Kamala Harris talking about, yes, come support the black people, the black people, the black people. And, you know, they were like, why is she pandering to us, knowing she don't care nothing about us, her husband, white, blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying, like, we will be saying that about Kamala Harris, so why can't we say that about Angela Stanton? And you do got white babies in there. I mean, it's okay. It's okay that you do. Then just quit saying black life, black life, black life. You gotta say black life, white life, black life, white life.
Awful Kamala, but this old fake ass I want to be a politician. You couldn't even succeed at that. We don't think she's a pandering ass bitch. And that's my opinion. I have an opinion. It's not defaming her name. You might think she's wonderful. I think she's a pandering ass bitch. So this conversation was not about those kids at the house. I never even brought up kids. I said she got a white woman at her house. I never brought up kids. But let me be clear one more time. If you ask me, is the white baby right here, is the black baby, Mechee, you gonna help both these kids? No, fuck that white baby. Yeah. So I don't know why y'all thought calling me racist, I would come up here and try and clarify anything. I can't be racist, but if you want to say that, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about nobody if you're not black. That's my fight. That's my plight. And my day oneers know that that's how the fuck I feel. So you don't get to throw your kumbaya. I want to love everybody ass Christian bullshit on me, and because I don't want to take it, you think I'm a cry because you don't like me? You know how many motherfuckers don't like me? Ask me, do I care? Add yourself to the list, bitch. I ain't said this before, but I'll say it now. Fuck them kids. That's my opinion. If y'all want to help the babies, help the babies, help the babies, right? But if you ain't black, fuck them kids. Yeah, that's what Mechee said. So anybody who's offended now, this is the Mechee you might not have known because you wasn't here when I was going live 5 motherfucking days a week. So when a bitch asks where have I done my damn Planned Parenthood videos, bitch, I have over 500, 600 videos online. What the fuck is you talking about? I've been doing this for years, bitch. Where my video on Planned Parenthood? You mean the 2,500 I fucking did? So now, does anybody want to leave? You're offended I don't like the white babies? Please export yourself out. Yes, Mechee's a racist. Oh my God. Okay? I'll take it. I don't care. That's what you want to say. It's funny to me, but I'll take that. I'll take it. And I'm not going to cry about it. I find it real funny how a black woman tried to call me a racist though for being pro-black and caring only about black people. You notice that's that whitewash shit. Whenever black people say that they care only about ourselves, whenever we try to do organizations or movements just for ourselves, there's always a motherfucking telling us that the love for ourselves somehow equates to hate for other people. And that's what the fuck she did on that live. And you niggas that rock with me, you don't rock with me if you saw that and you thought that shit was okay. She calling me racist for not wanting to love on everybody. So loving on only black people makes me a hateful person. While at the same time calling me a half-breed. Why don't you go tell...
There you go. That's what I was saying, y'all. She gonna call her a black person degrade Auntie Angie house, but then in the same paragraph call her a half-breed. So which one is it? Is she black? Is she a half-breed? Is she biracial? What is she? Like, you can't do that when all she said was you had a white mother in your home. Ma'am, you do. There's no lies told.
That white girl in the house, her baby's a half-breed, Angela.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Girl that you think biracial people?
Right. Did she tell that white lady that her baby in the house is biracial as well? Yeah, okay, make it make sense. That wouldn't have been right? So it ain't right for me telling Mechee that she a half-breed.
Half-breed? Because while you trying to offend me, bitch, you probably offended that white girl in the house with the half-breed baby that she got. Did you tell her you think her baby's a half-breed? But I'm the racist one. I'll give you the white people laugh. You know, you might be able to relate to that a little bit. Y'all ready for some of these receipts? I'm ready for some of these receipts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go way back into time, okay? If you take these receipts away from me, I'll look innocent, but I'm a liar. When I get done, I forgot to tell y'all, this bitch done told 50 lies, and we finna refute them all. So for every lie that she done told, we're gonna give everybody a % off. Like, y'all, we got a sale going on today. And I'm gonna tell you what the sale is, and it's for like the next 24 hours. And the code is why you always lying. Okay, if you don't know how to spell that, I don't want you in none of my classes anyway. But the code is why you always lie. And if you sing it, why you always lying, when you put it in, AI will detect that you are singing, you will get an extra 20% off. I'm lying. And if you say, oh, Angela Stan said it'll give you another 10% off. Right now, if you don't sing this shit when you put in the code, do not fucking email me and say you ain't get your discount. I told you to sing that shit, okay? You think because you're on the computer, if you don't sing, we not gonna know. Nigga, AI, we gonna know, okay? So thank Angela, because everybody gets a savings. You get a savings, she get a savings, everybody get a savings. Check it out, even the damn white girl at the crib today, bitch, you can get a savings. You can get one too, white girl. I'm not racist. All the white people, y'all get in on this too. You got to pull up these receipts. Let me tell you something. I just think it's hilarious because for Angela to say that I'm destroying her business, she has a million times out of her mouth said that white people support her. White people support her. Honey, I can't destroy your supporters by the things I say because white people don't listen to me. See, I'm the dirty Sprite. I'm that there. Karen, you take that there baby down to the motherfucking river and I don't ever want to see her again. Why is she adopted like this? You betray our family. You take this fucking nigga baby down the road and you never speak of her again. See, that's how they look at me. I'm dirty Sprite. I'm the dirty white girl. They don't accept me. So they're not listening to me anyway. So I don't know why you think I'm going to change the mind of all the white people that's fucking with you. You already said they're the ones that support your organization, not us. So how can anything I say tarnish your organization when it's supported by all these goddamn crackers? The crackers don't like me. I'm a disgrace to them. You don't know that? I'm the one in the family we share.
That's that.
I'll raise you. They're not listening to me, Angela. I fucked up none of your money. If you smart, you'll keep saying, look at this racist lady treating me this way. They'll feel sorry for you and they'll give you more money, girl. You playing this all wrong. All right, y'all. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to play. Z, I'm going to need you to play her first fucking video. So this video is, I don't know, maybe about 7-10 minutes of her talking shit. But we're going to go through this. And this is the first video. Let me remind everybody before he push play. Now, this video, right? This video here is a video that she made about me telling lies when I had not even said nothing about her. I had not said her name. Now, I'm not a lying bitch like this bitch. I will admit that I did go live and I did say some shit about some people who came to the Black agenda who did some fuck shit. I did not say nobody's name, but this bitch jumped online because she guilty. And she talked this shit and she told a bunch of lies right here. And I did say shit and I let it slide. Well, today we're going to cha-cha now back to the situation. 3 lies this time. Lie to the front. Lie to the back. Lie now. Real smooth, y'all. Real smooth. We're going to make a song out of this shit because this bitch, she just be lying. At this point, I just got you support Auntie Angie house. Get them babies all your money. Help this bitch, okay? Please do. I'm asking you to help her. But what I want to point out to you today is that this woman is a fucking liar. She's a pathological liar. And that means that she lies and she believes the lies she tells. But I would like to give her some advice and tell her, bitch, make sure ain't no receipts for your lies. When you lie, you can't have 50 receipts and tell 50 lies. That's just stupid, bitch. Roll the beautiful bean footage, see?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Come on in. Let everybody know that we're here. Like, subscribe, share. I am en route to Angie's house this morning. So I said, let me go live because I have been doing so much ripping and running and back and forth. We had the grand opening of Auntie Angie's house, then right directly on the heels of the grand opening of Auntie Angie's
house. AZ, pause that for me real quick.
And I want to talk to you.
It's a bitch in the chat named Rachel. Rachel, we have this amazing capability, and I ain't got nowhere to go tonight. So this is, this is the last most epic live you niggas is gonna get from me. So would you like me to drop the link? Because you one of them people who smoke crack. You one of them folks. This bitch just said Angela never told one lie. How the fuck would you know? How the fuck would you know? That's what I mean. You in the chat after you just hit the crack pipe, didn't you? Because it makes no sense to me.
And that's the other thing that I've been talking about, y'all. People be D-riding and P-riding for people talking about, they ain't never told no lie. They ain't done this. How you know? You ain't knew these people all the life. You just met them on YouTube. And when people come with receipts, that's what I like. I like receipts. And Mechee X got plenty of receipts for your butt. Plenty of receipts. So, how you talking about she ain't told no lies? How you know?
To me, why a stupid bitch named Rachel would be in my motherfucking comment section talking about how somebody told not one lie. When I just told you I'm about to show how the bitch lying, and you still in here, when I just said the receipt is coming, she told not one lie. Like, you're a stupid bitch too. God damn, are you her cousin? Because this bitch told all them lies knowing I had receipts. I just told you I got receipts, and you gonna say she told not one lie. Lying is then, y'all block that bitch. That's one bitch that can't stay. Get that dick sucking, shit talking, raggedy bitch that live in a junkyard the fuck out my chat. Lying is then gotta go. Make this bitch have to make all kind of motherfucking new YouTube pages to come back in here. Okay? Lying is then gotta go. All you do, you are obsessed, bitch. You should just try and be my friend because you have been running around for 2 years in everybody's chat crying about me and what I don't do. Bitch, I will fight you. See, this is why I'm leaving, because I will fucking fight you bitches. Y'all talk all that shit online. You're always behind the scenes. You go out of your way to email people. Bitch, get a motherfucking life. You're always in somebody's chat. Bitch, you have been stalking me for 2 years. Why? If I ever saw you on the street, bitch, I will whoop your ass. See, this is what I need y'all to understand. I'm not as civilized as y'all want me to be. I've never claimed to be, and I don't care to be. I'm not a YouTube motherfucker, because, bitch, I'll beat your ass. And
I just paused it to say I like when people beat them. See how she didn't come to YouTube pretending to be all goody two shoe and this. She came just how she is. And I came just as I am. And I still ain't changed 2.5 years later.
Angela, you can get it too, bitch. You keep talking about pull the fuck up. I'm gonna show these text messages. You keep talking about pull up, bitch. But as soon as I say I'm gonna pull up, then do you want to have a conversation? I will fight all you bitches. I promise you that. You hoes like to hide behind the screen. Y'all want Mechee to be ghetto? Bitch, you're gonna get ghetto today. I will fight all you bitches. Y'all motherfuckers talk all that shit behind the scenes. Oh, I wish I would run into one of you hoes at motherfucking Kroger's. I wish the fuck I would. I wish I'd see one of you bitches at Dunkin' Donuts in the drive-thru. I would gladly park my car and get the fuck out. You can push play on the video. Then keep that and them crackhead ass messages to a minimum in my motherfucking chat.
You guys about that a little bit. I myself personally thought that the outcome was awesome. I felt like it was a packed house. I think that Mechee X did a really, really wonderful thing by coming up with the Black agenda and trying to bring our people together for solutions. So we want to congratulate and applaud her on that. We're going to get into a little bit more things because I saw Mechee X's video and I saw where she was hurt. And I think that Mechee has a right to be hurt. If, you know, she paid for you to come, she flew you in, she used her own money, you know, you had an obligation to be there, you weren't there, you know, and everybody's obligations aren't the same, let's be clear. But if you were flew in and, you know, she paid for you to be there, she asked you to be there, and you weren't there, you didn't help her promote that event, I get that feeling. I know how that feels. That has happened to me before. I myself personally had a situation that was very, very disheartening, and I kind of just was like, I don't never want to do Black events again. You know, I had a situation with Risa Islam where when I had the American Frontline Doctors to get behind American King Foundation for us to do this city to cities tour to go and enlighten our people about what was going on, you know, I flew Risa out, covered all of his expenses, took him to every city we went to. Then when it was time for my organization to go to Los Angeles to do the same thing, he had his people tell me not to come to Los Angeles. I couldn't come to Los Angeles because that was his territory. So I understand her pain because I was like, damn, shit. I wish I'd know that's how it was before I brought you to my territory. I didn't know we was moving on territory, on who can come into whose space. I thought it was all about, you know, us building and trying to get the information out for the people. I do believe that we need to. Let's do it. Again, let's do this. Let's give a shout out to Mechee. Okay, let's give a shout out to Mechee. Let's congratulate on her hard work. Let's applaud her for her trying to bring the community together. Okay. Let me get crunk up here. Let's do that. Okay. Shout out to Mechee for that. Now, this is what I have a problem with. I have a problem that Mechee is hurting. Okay. I have a problem with that. I have a problem that an event that I thought, regardless of what didn't happen, what didn't go through, what was said that they was going to do and what they didn't do. See, I wasn't even stuck on that because I could have been stuck in part there. But outside of what didn't happen, I feel like the event was a wonderful event for the community. And that's where I was at with it. I was leaving it there. So you have Mechee that goes on and she makes this rant. And in this rant, she doesn't say no names, but you have everybody assuming and wondering who's who. And I got people in my comments calling me Candace Owens, yada, yada, whatever, because I put up a post thanking the people that came that were not paid, thanking the people that bought their own tickets to come, thanking the people that paid their own hotel fee, thanking the people that paid for their own Ubers, because this is something that I've come to understand after doing events, years and years and years of events.
Go ahead and pause it right there, Z.
That don't know, you know, I have been.
Did you ever give me the text message from her about the doctor? And they thought, does he have that? If not, send it to him now. So this is the first backhanded bullshit. All of you seen, so she felt the need to come say something, even though I said no names, because people were calling her Candace Owens. Well, guess what? If I didn't do any of those things that was being accused, I wouldn't even feel no type of way. I would just be like, bitch, hey, bitch, you're not talking about me. I was cool. I did what I was supposed to do. So she's not talking about me, right? That's how I would have responded as an innocent person. Instead, she starts going on the defense for things I've never said about her at this point, right? And then she put up the fucking, I've been wanting to talk about that fucking text that she put up. She puts up the goddamn post thanking these people. Y'all remember how she backhanded me and started talking about, oh, these people flew themselves out, all that shit that she just said. And let me say this, shout out to Gail. I do want to say this as far as fair use in playing her video. I am playing this because I am responding. I am the woman that she is talking about. So I am playing it, and in fair use, by law, I have the right to do so because I'm responding to what she is saying about me, okay? Not just playing her shit to be playing it. So let me throw that out there. But let's be clear. She brought out Judge Joe Brown, okay? She had Kwame Kilpatrick come. She had that white doctor lady come, and I don't even remember the last man's name because I'm about to tell you how this all went down. First of all, the only person that asked to be flown out was Judge Joe Brown. And matter of fact, he requested to be flown out first class, and we obliged and did all of that. We paid for his room. We had transportation for everybody we brought in. Now, this is what I mean by she's a lying bitch and how she doesn't tell whole stories. See, when you don't tell the whole truth, you're still a liar. Now, what she didn't tell y'all is why would I fly in Kwame Kilpatrick? He lives in Georgia. Why didn't she tell y'all that?
Your mama. She ain't talking about her mama.
No, she did say that I flew on Judge Joe Brown. She did. But again, why didn't she mention that I didn't need to fly in Kwame Kilpatrick because he already lives here?
See, that's what I be talking about when people be.
So we didn't fly him in because he lives here. He drove
extra stuff like you didn't fly him in, you didn't pay to fly him in. Why is she flying somebody in to live here? Make that make sense. But instead of her saying you didn't have to fly Kwame Kilpatrick in because he didn't live here, you'll say you didn't fly him in, you didn't fly him in, and then she come back and say, girl, he lived here, that's why we didn't have to fly him in, and then you come back and say, that's why you didn't have to fly him in. So why are you making it a big deal, making it like he needs to be flew in and we didn't fly him in when he didn't need to be flew in because he lived here? No, what I meant about Ralph's is Kroger 421 is because it's Kroger all over the store. You can even use your Kroger Plus card in Ralph's in Cali. I just was there in April. I was shocked too.
To the place. Okay. The next thing is the white woman. Okay, we're gonna pull up those receipts in a minute. You could go away from this video if you want to get them ready. I would like the receipt of the text where she said that her people fly themselves in, and then we're gonna show them the text where I told her I would have never spent the black people's money to fly in a white bitch, and she got mad at me because that woman's a multimillionaire. So go get those two text messages ready, please. So the white woman that's a doctor, first and foremost, let's be clear. I would never fucking fly in anybody white to the black agenda on black dollars. How many of you know that until I let this cooning ass bitch in the conference, how many of you have been to the black agenda? I've done 11 of them. But she keep acting like she made me. I've done 11 black agenda conferences and we've had plenty of spaces where there were 300 people in the room. But you didn't do that. I don't even allow non-black people in the black agenda. How many of y'all know that? Where's some of my day ones that have been to some of the black agendas? I've actually had motherfuckers escorted out and given them refunds because if you ain't black, you can't come to the black agenda. These are all facts. Okay? So I tell her that I would have never flown out that woman anyway. And we'll get to that when you see the receipts. But off the rip, this woman texted us and was like, yo, we didn't ask her to bring the doctor lady. She promised 2 doctors. The other doctor got sick because he was supposed to come and talk about some serious shit I'm not going to say on here because the last time I mentioned it, they struck my channel. But he was supposed to come and give y'all information about certain things that he was a part of actually creating for the black community and how it affects us when it comes to the medical field, right? So he was not able to come. But from the rip, she sent us a text and was like, we didn't ask her to bring these people. She said, I can get them to come if you want them to come. And my people fly themselves out. They get their own hotel. They do all of this for themselves. This is what she told us at the beginning. So why would you then be trying to crucify me for not paying somebody or flying somebody out or putting them up when from the beginning I didn't even ask for them and you said they were offering their services for free. And had you said they wanted to be flown out, I would have told you no, thank you, because I wasn't going to fucking pay for white people to come to the black agenda.
Okay, so we're getting some clarity there. So Kwame Kilpatrick lived in Georgia, so he didn't need to be flew out. Yeah.
Yeah, give them to your mama.
He didn't have to be flown out. Judge Joe Brown was flown out. He requested first class, and which they honored, and nobody else she knew was coming or asked to come. So if your people coming on the phone, of course they need to fly them own selves out. The big money people, the big millionaire whites, like it ain't black millionaires. Like I'm not up in no white millionaire. I'm gonna talk about the black millionaires. But hey, let's get back into the video and see what else comes.
But you notice how she didn't mention to you that off the rip, the lady offered to do that for herself. The next thing I would say about the 4th person, and then Zeke can show these receipts, is that the 4th person, we never discussed that man. I was in a Zoom meeting 3 days before the conference was here. And at the last minute, she goes, throw Joe Collins. What is his name? What the fuck was his name even? Joe Collins. I don't even know this motherfucker. She never mentioned his name. She never told us that she told me she was going to look for some more politicians, right? Right? And though at the last minute, she told me to add somebody to the roster that they were coming. She never told me he was coming before we got 2 days before the conference. She never asked me to pay for this man's ticket. When he showed up, I didn't even know who the fuck he was. If you go to our website that is still up because I haven't had time to change the shit, you will see that that man's picture is nowhere on our motherfucking page because he wasn't even in the plans to be there. So that is the truth about her fucking post where she said all these people came out and she ain't paid them. They wasn't sponsored. None of that. She didn't pay for their list. She didn't do nothing for Joe Brown. Joe Brown was the only one that we were asked to do anything for. So this is the thing that I'm pointing out once again. When I told you that your activist thing, I should have do with her fucking organization. That's why I'm mad y'all let this bitch make y'all think that. She played a clip of a video, and how many of y'all know in that video, she played the part talking about a person being a grifter and being a thought leader. I wasn't even talking about her when I said that. She is so fake. She clipped that video, and we'll see it later when we watch it. I wasn't even talking about her. I was talking about 19 kids, and the people watching it know that. And then she cut the video off after I said the white girl was at her house. She didn't play out the rest where I said she can help who she wants. She just needs to say black lives. She didn't play the part where I said she doing work for the community, but I'm not gonna work with her because she's a shiesty bitch. Now this is what I'm showing you. She's a shiesty bitch. Now she already admitted in this video I hadn't said her name. I didn't say Angela did anything. She already admitted that out of her own mouth. That's not a receipt. I don't know what. Then she just brought up the people talking about, I just put up a post acting like her post was not a passive aggressive way at talking shit to me. That's what that actually was, because the way she presented that post and was as though the Black agenda used her people, brought them out. We didn't thank them and we didn't even put them up. That was a fucking lie.
Yeah,
See, can you please put up the text if you have it, the one where she said about my people fly themselves out. Oh no, that ain't the one. Is that the one? That's not the one where she says she fly her people out, but that probably is the one where I cussed her out. That's the message I sent to her. Don't put that. That was the one that I put up to her. We'll get to that after she kept going into the group text and talking shit to everybody instead of calling me herself. So if this is on the screen and y'all want to see this, so let me throw this out there. You want to take it off the screen? Fine, we'll come back to it. It's in blue writing, ain't it? I don't know why it's lit up like it's a link. It's all right. Take your time, look for it, Z, because we're gonna put these receipts up here. We got time. We got time. We got time today. And just so y'all know, when I talk about the other receipt, we had a group text, and I wasn't in the group chat. My assistant was in the group chat with all of the speakers, so I wasn't even in the chat. And Angela was in there after the conference talking shit about me to everybody else and about how we didn't say her name. She was saying how we didn't mention her organization or anything. And even when she got mad the other day, she keeps going in the group chat and people are tired of her doing so while you motherfuckers keep telling me I'm being immature and I should let stuff go. Angela keeps harassing everybody in the chat. She sent the cease and desist there, everything. We can't delete the chat because since she said she's going to sue me, I'm keeping all of those text messages as receipts. But there are people in there that we brought out and they keep calling us saying, can they please get out the group? I told them they need to just mute it because she is disturbing everybody's peace, but y'all want to talk shit about me. I shouldn't make this public. Okay. Do you find the right receipt? He look and send it to him again. Just send it to him again. Put up the one about the white lady though. When I told her, he never said, well, how do we get food? She didn't come to the meetings at the end. So bitch, we pay for everybody's food. All you had to do was tell me you was with us. So this was me telling her about I wouldn't bring the white woman out. Now, do you have her response to what I said about the white woman, where she told me this white woman is a motherfucking millionaire and she wanted to give us $100,000. I told her, good, tell her to give it to you because you like kissing white people's ass. See, and this is Angela, right? Right? This is Angela right here. And I'm telling everybody that I thanked them for coming to the conference, that they were appreciated. Let her tell it. I didn't tell nobody thank you. And I said, this is Mechee, not Oliver, because I'm not in the chat. I took Oliver's phone so that I could say something because she kept bothering people. In this text, I asked her to leave everybody the fuck alone in the chat. Do you see this ghetto bitch's response? I'm not going to stoop the hood ghetto shit with the fuck. But Joe Collins lives in Texas. I didn't know he lived in Texas. You didn't even ask me to fly him out. Here we go. That white woman is a multi-millionaire that was ready to write another check. You did ask me to help you with a sponsor, right? So now she's trying to make it seem like this white woman was going to give us $100,000. So she said, write another check. So are you implying that she already gave you a $100,000 check? So it doesn't seem like your organization is hurting, Angela, right? That white woman is a multi-millionaire. You see what I mean? You're always like kissing white people's ass. So I'm supposed to kiss this bitch ass. See, y'all be careful because this is a sign of a sellout. She be happy as fuck about other people's goddamn money. She happy as hell about this white woman. She's a multi-millionaire. So what? See, motherfuckers who will take money from everybody, they'll change up their lingo. How many times have I taught y'all about these organizations that say they're for black people, but yet and still they're not for black people? They're just black, they're black face. Their black faces are running white organizations because they got their money. No white people are going to give you big bags and then turn around and allow you to be all black. Every big bag that comes from white people, they want your shit to be all lives matter. I told y'all that when I was doing work in Colorado. Every time you get a big bag from white people, when that starts to happen, they want you to change the wording in your mission statement, and it can't be black. It got to be all people. And that's exactly what she's over there doing, which is fine. Her message is for all people. And that's great, but you don't fucking come at me, bitch. I'm real black. She was ready to write you a check. That white woman wasn't gonna write her shit. She walked in there. I think I said hey to her for 2 fucking seconds. She got on the stage. After that, I ain't see where the bitch even went. I don't know what happened with her. I don't know where the fuck her and her security went, and she was gone. That woman never talked to me. She never stopped anybody. She never said this is a great event. She never said I want to support y'all. But now you gonna come at me in the chat talking about she was ready to write another $100,000 check. So if she gave you one good, you kiss enough ass, but bitch, you deserve it. You be kissing white.
And she right about that. When white people start supporting you, a lot of them, not all, they do want you to be like, you know, they want you to include them, duh. So why you talking about black lives, but you had all them white women in your video laughing? Like, okay.
Ass a lot. So I hope she gave you the check because I don't kiss ass for checks. I don't. Finish playing the video, Z.
Service and events and all that all over Linda since 2005, right? So if people who are high profile people I called and reached out to personally, I was contacted. I was saying, hey, Angela, we're having this event. We want to raise money for Auntie Angie's house. We want to honor you. We want to give you a check on stage. We want to bring these people in because proceeds of the event is going to Auntie Angie's house. Okay, cool. My people support Auntie Angie's house, right? I pick up my phone. Hey, listen. This is what I need. At Auntie Angie's house, we have our grand opening on March the 24th, but the very next month, April 22nd, we're doing the Black Agenda. I need you to come to either the grand opening or the Black Agenda. If you don't come to the grand opening, that's fine with me because you're still going to be supporting Auntie Angie's house because some of the proceeds from the Black Agenda will be going to Auntie Angie's house. You still be giving your support to me. Can you come? Can you show up? For you, absolutely. Absolutely, I'll be there. Absolutely, I'll be there. Okay, cool. So I have people that came, right?
Can you pause this?
Judge Joe Brown came because I asked.
She's lying when we said, Brie might even have it on video, but I don't have it queued up for you because we had all kind of cameras going. This bitch actually told me to let her finish her grand opening. And after it was over, then she would work on trying to help get sponsors for the Black Agenda. The next thing is all of the speakers were offered a guest list. You invite as many people that could come. Bring the women that she had been working with. Some of the women that don't live in the house, but she had been working with these women and their babies are Black women. We told them to bring them. They could come for free. She brought nobody. So for her to say, oh, I told them if you don't show up for this, show up for that. She wants y'all to believe that her people came and supported. None of them niggas donated. Nobody gave any motherfucking money. We received no money from anybody that had anything to do with her. And I'm going to jump out on the ledge and say, bitch, we didn't sell not one motherfucking ticket because of you. I would like anybody in here that came to the Black Agenda to say me. If you bought a ticket to come and see Angela, and that's the only reason you bought it, and if she wasn't there, you wouldn't have come. Or if you came to see Judge Joe Brown or any of those people she named, if that was the main reason you came, and had they canceled, you would have asked for a refund because that's why you came. Please press 1 in the chat. Bitch, nobody fucking came there for you. We didn't sell one ticket on your name under them motherfuckers you brought, let's be clear.
And I don't know if y'all remember, but on Angela's other video on the cease and desist letter, she said, I didn't sell no tickets. You didn't tell me to sell no tickets. Why would I sell tickets for my own organization? I could just raise stuff for my own organization. Why would I let you do that? Y'all remember that, right? Okay.
I'm just waiting in the chat for somebody to tell me that they bought a ticket and wasn't coming unless Angela was going to be there. Nobody gave a fuck about Angela. Go ahead, you keep playing.
As well. I requested that Judge Joe Brown's flight and hotel be covered, and it was, okay? My other guests, Kwame Kilpatrick, Dr. Simone Gold, Joe Collins, nobody asked anything about a flight. Nobody asked anything about a hotel. Nobody asked anything about even transportation to and from the event. They didn't even ask to be fed. They came, they said, Angie, how long I need to be there, what I need to do. They came, they did what they had to do, they left. I want to thank them for giving us their time. Not only their time, but also their money. Because it costs, right? It costs.
Because they ain't give us no money, bitch. I don't know what you talking about.
Because someone asked you to come and you coming because you want to service the community or you want to be a blessing to an event, then you need to be thanked and you need to be honored for that. So I want to thank those people that came that were not compensated. I also want to thank Judge Joe Brown for coming, okay, and for being there for 2 whole days, away from his schedule, away from his filming, away from his campaign, away from everything that he has to do in his own right? I want to thank him for taking the time to come and not asking for a single dime. Not only did he come, Judge Joe Brown, in all of his elderly and wise self, he even sat through the whole entire setup for the event. I thought that was odd.
Please pause the video. Please pause the video. You fucking big horse of a bitch. You didn't even show up. Now that's another lie that she told. Again, trying to throw dirt on my name as though I brought Judge Joe Brown out. Now let me say this too. You motherfuckers that push one in the chat, you are one motherfucking lie. You know how I know you're a lie? You're over here and you're Angela's crackhead ass friends and you're her family members. These are who the fuck you are because you're a liar. Because Angela even later said in a text to me that I left early. I didn't even take any pictures. So if you niggas just came to see Angela, how come not one of y'all stopped her and took a picture with her? There wasn't anybody that stopped Angela to talk to her. Angela doesn't have one picture from the fucking Black agenda. Nobody stopped to have a picture with her. So why you niggas wasn't running around going to see your favorite activist if that's who the fuck you came to see? Because you damn sure didn't stop the bitch. You damn sure didn't take any pictures with the bitch. Nobody was surrounding her saying, hey girl, she was standing looking dumb, waiting for people to praise her. You know, people who think they're bigger than they are. Nobody fanned out over you, bitch. Nobody. Stop talking like you're a big deal. So all of you ones, you're a liar because I bet you can't post no picture of you and that bitch because she didn't take no pictures with nobody. We were there for that.
Mechee was going so hard on the people in the comments, y'all. They was actually putting warns that it didn't matter if Angie was there or not. They was coming, but they got it mixed up, and she thought they was putting warns in the chat because they said they would only come if Angie was there. So she was cussing them out for no reason, y'all. They was on her side.
Everybody that was there had folks come up to them. People got pictures. Every speaker has pictures with folks. People was glad to meet them. Everybody came there for different people. Nobody has a picture with this bitch. She sat in the back and fell asleep, you ghetto bitch. She was in the back fucking sleeping through half the shit. She walked in with motherfucking Wendy's or something, and then the greedy bitch had the nerve to get mad talking about, y'all didn't pay for my food. Damn, bitch, you just came here eating Chick-fil-A or something.
Yeah, she walked in with food and then went to sleep at the event. So what was you even there for? So write you a check. Who writing you a check to go to sleep? Nobody.
So while you was pushing them ones, why you wasn't pushing that click button on the picture? Why you ain't stopped the bitch? Why you wasn't like, hey, Angela, we came to see you? Because you lied. Matter of fact, email me your name. I bet I can't find your shit in a motherfucking customer log. Lying ass bitches. Now, let's get to the Judge Joe Brown thing she just said. She tried to make it seem like I'm a trifling bitch, and I had Judge Joe Brown in his elderly age at the setup for the, did she not say that he just came to the whole setup? Is you not defaming me? Because girl, that's not true. So Angela did not come to the meeting setup. Angela and a couple of other people. For everybody that did come, they didn't come to the setup. Let me say shout out to my people in the damn chat. You may be in here. We actually have folks who signed up to be volunteers and they were there. Are any of you in the chat? I have volunteers who came. Me, my volunteers, my son. Q has all of that on video he played already, right? My son, my assistant. We did the setting up. Judge Joe Brown didn't move one chair. And let me explain to you why I brought everybody to the Black agenda, to the place where we were having it the night of. Everybody was coming in. We hadn't had a meeting yet where everybody had attended. We were in a very large place, and I wanted to make sure, since we came in first thing in the morning, that everybody knew where to go. We had green rooms, we had a VIP section, and I just wanted them to understand where to go when they came in because I was going to be busy, and I just didn't want anybody to be unclear. Also, when you fly a bunch of people in, you have to feed them. So where was I going to go and sit us all down at a restaurant when I had to be picking up? So it just made more sense to bring them all there. They got picked up in an amazing van, a 15-passenger van with a private driver that drove everybody around, brought Judge Joe Brown there. You know what he did in the car the whole time? Well, Uncle Judge Joe Brown does. He got to tell all of his stories. Everybody listened. He loved it. Joe Brown loves when you allow him to tell his stories. He's one of those uncles. Just let him talk. He likes to be heard. And he has a lot of stories to tell. And some of them are very interesting. When he came there so we could give everybody the questions we were going to ask on the panels. We wanted to let them know how everything was going to go. And we fed everybody. And while Judge Joe Brown told stories and stood around and had a great time and ate his food, I was sweating, setting up chairs. I was there doing that. Then we took everybody back to their hotel room. The driver did. And they all went to sleep. And I stayed until 1:30 in the morning until the setup was done. Then I went home to turn around and come right back in the morning. So this is what I mean. You see how the bitch tried to act nice in the beginning? Now you want to give me backhanded compliments. I don't know why. She had Judge Joe Brown there for 2 days straight. No, we didn't. And Judge Joe Brown had a wonderful time. And I'm not going to show our private text messages, but we did thank him. We thanked him personally. bitch. We didn't have to do that in front of you. He said he had a wonderful time. And not only did he not feel slighted in any way, we also have texts that states he was ready to do the next Black agenda with us. He was really gun-ho and happy about Memphis. But you know, Memphis is not happening because I'm fucking done with this activist shit because of bitches like this. So let me say something to y'all too. Angela is not the reason why I'm not doing this shit no more. These bitches in this conference is just the straw that broke the camel's back. I've been doing activist work for 15 fucking years and I'm tired, right? I don't want to keep doing this shit. But people have so much to say about me being in drama and why does Mechee always have to fall out and fight with people? Let me be clear. I'm making this a teachable moment. And anybody in the Black community who's not willing to see this, you're just a dumbass. The bottom line is I just be showing you who the fake people are. See, this is the real deal. Most of you will sit there and right now, there's about 5 people in your life that you want to say something to them. You want to tell your mom she was shitty to you and you really want to cuss her out, but you don't know how to tell your mom how she hasn't always been the greatest mom. You have a bitch that you work at work and you don't like her. She's very disrespectful or facetious and you don't like the bitch and you want her not to speak to you anymore. Or you really want to tell her, stop being disrespectful to me. You have neighbors you don't like. You have cousins you don't deal with, right? And this is the bottom line. You motherfuckers, majority of society, you're passive aggressive and you want to say things to people, but you won't. The difference with me is that I say what the fuck it is. I don't let people tread on me. I don't let people get away with shit. All the people in my life know that I hold myself accountable. Do I not call people on their shit? I don't give a fuck who you are and I love you. I'm gonna come to you and be like, why is you on this bullshit? I'm gonna say what I need to say to you. So this is the thing. I'm not always beefing with everybody. I'm just not willing to be a punk bitch and not say nothing about people's actions. Most people are shitty motherfuckers and most other people are passive aggressive motherfuckers. And y'all just don't know how to stop people when they're doing you wrong. You don't know how to confront people when they're overstepping your boundaries. I'm not like y'all. And most people are pieces of shit. That's just human fucking nature. So I'm just used to not being a punk bitch and confronting people. This is why you see me in arguments. Trust and believe me. This bitch is very common in your neighborhood. This is what your activists are like behind the scenes. And you wonder why we can't get anywhere. Angela's not the only one like this. 80% of those motherfuckers are like this. And anybody who works in the community, you know I'm not lying. So I'm not the problem. The problem is the motherfuckers that call themselves your community activists are mostly full of shit. And I don't understand how the people who call themselves leading, when you are just as fucked up as the people you claim to lead, this is why we can't get nowhere. And I can't keep walking around with crackhead ass activist because I'm not a crackhead ass activist. So I just rather remove myself. Okay? So let's be clear about that. So you can play it. I don't know if the bitch say anything else, but those were the points I wanted to make. You see how she played that fucking Judge Joe Brown shit? And this bitch never showed up to the meeting, but want to say what happened at the meeting. She had him there at the setup. Judge Joe Brown didn't lift anything. We would have lifted him and put his ass in the car if he wanted us to. And this is the thing. You don't think if I did Judge Joe Brown wrong, he would have said something by now? Judge Joe Brown might be old, but Judge Joe Brown don't fuck around. Y'all don't think he would have been on his show talking about Dana? Well, that there Black agenda, Mechee, they fucking didn't bring me out.
And we done heard enough of Judge Joe Brown to know that he gonna call you out, good or bad. He talk, he say, he cuss, he do everything. So if they had him working at the Black agenda, y'all already know he would have came and told the world. So we know that's a lie because he one old man. He gonna tell what he want to tell. He don't care who like it.
And I'm not gonna deal with this. I ain't never working with them again. Like you really think he was gonna let us play him and he wasn't gonna do one of them? Well now. Then they asked him, how was the Black agenda? Well now. They put me in a fucked up position, Dana. I got in about 7. They sat me over there in the east. I seen some horses coming in from the west. The sun was shining from the north. And somehow I didn't end up in my room till motherfucking 12 o'clock at night. I was tired. I was thirsty. They didn't take me any goddamn where. I was walking on my own. I'm not fucking with that goddamn Mechee X no more. You don't think he would have been there? You don't think he would have been saying something about us? Y'all act like y'all don't know Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown is not mad at nobody. That man had a wonderful time. And he was ready to work with us at another one, which is where brings me to who's really trying to tear down whose organization. Because I'm going to show you guys in a minute text messages in our group chat where she keeps trying to talk shit to get the other activists, I guess, not to like me or work with me. But the only thing she's doing is making them look at her a certain kind of way because they all keep asking to be taken out of the group text because they're tired of this stupid bitch. And that's the real truth. So who's trying to destroy who, Angela? Because you're in my group chat. When bitch, you have my phone number. You could just text all of that shit you want to talk to me. But instead, you keep putting it in the group text. Why are you putting all of that in the group text when I'm not even in the group text? But I'm trying to destroy you. But instead of those activists looking at me like I'm strange, bitch, they looking at your ghetto ass like, please stop. Out of respect for them, I won't start calling names because they don't want to beef with anybody. And they don't really have a problem with you either, but they're tired of your ghetto shit, bitch. So I'm not going to say names, but we've gotten calls from like 5 people in the past 2 days who want to be taken out the group because they're tired of you. But I should stop. Mechee, quit this. I haven't fucking said anything, and this bitch has been talking shit to everybody, and now she's online doing it. This is what you don't know. So don't tell me to stop, because I didn't start this shit, but bitch, I'm damn sure gonna finish it. Z, go ahead and play the rest of the video. Let's see if the bitch got some more lies to tell before we move on to the next video and these receipts.
Right, everybody out here working, everybody out here grinding, and guess what? I am one of the ones that do the work, whether people believe it or not, it don't matter. And even there's a lot of people that say they're gonna support me and they don't, and that's cool if you don't. It does not stop. Auntie Angie's house has to keep on going, but what I'm saying is, I'm not upset. But accountability is something that has to happen all the way across the board. And what we all should be doing is, for one, congratulating Mechee, okay? Talking about how successful the event was, right? Because when we come to the internet and we start complaining and we start cussing out all of the people that was there, and even they may have been wrong and it may not have been right, but the people still came. And, you know, everybody feel like they donated their platform. Mechee feel like she gave us a platform, and many of us feel like we brought our platforms to Mechee, because a lot of people were there just because of the simple fact that they have platforms. A lot of people were there because what was Mechee's request? Promote the event on your platform. So it was a joint collaboration of several platforms.
See, that's enough of this video. You can stop this one. She ain't finna say much more.
And if you were here earlier, we actually went through this video, so y'all heard what she actually said on the video.
Things I wanted to make a point. She said, now this bitch said in this video, you can take it down, and if you could go and find me while I say this, can you please go and find me the text messages in the group text? If you don't have it, I have her and send it to you right now. The text message in the group text where we tell thank you to everybody, you know, at the event, and she says, well, okay, or some smart shit like, it was all right, but nobody even mentioned my organization or honored me, but thank you and be blessed. That's some smart ass aggressive shit. Because y'all hear how she said that I didn't keep up to the things I was supposed to do. Well, let's be clear, because we're going to show some more receipts. We got a lot of receipts tonight, a lot of them. So I mean, if you got to go, you might have to go and watch this later, because we got another video to watch too. But she's a fucking liar. You know, first of all, Angela left early the first day. She didn't come back the second day, nor did she come to the VIP. So how would you tell me that you weren't honored? If anybody has come to the Black Agenda, y'all do know that the day of the event, we take ticket sales for donations at the door. So you can get into the Black Agenda the day of the Black Agenda with a donation. We've always done that before I ever knew this bitch. I'm gonna say it again. Angela did not make my event. I've been throwing Black Agenda conferences before COVID. I have had fucking 11 of them at this point already. And we put 300 people in a room in a lot of places. Okay, when it wasn't nobody but me, Q, and Dr. fucking Shauna. Are y'all serious? We didn't need none of them people to do that. So, you know, let's be clear about that. She didn't come to the event like she was supposed to. But I wanted to find the receipt for you. You got it, Auntie? I can see you shaking your yes or no. You see it? Because I can send it to you. No, text it to him right now. And Mechee B, so you know exactly what we're looking at. It's in the group text. It's before the last argument when you said everybody thank you, and that little smart ass comment she had, that one right there. So I'm going to show you a text message right now. What you guys are going to see is you're going to see a text message where we are thanking everybody in the group chat, and then Angela is saying that she didn't get recognized or noticed, just like she said right there. Now, this is the thing. If I give you a fucking platform, bitch, and you are a host, and I give you a whole keynote speak, I gave her time to be a keynote speaker. That would be honoring you. That would be your time to promote your organization, bitch. That's why you're there, and you should be telling people. There were hundreds of people watching live. We were live streaming. There was 350 people in the damn room, and you was on the mic and had the microphone a lot, bitch. It's my job to constantly talk about Auntie Angie's house. Like, I gave you the platform. Talk about yourself, bitch.
If you are a guest speaker and a host, then of course you're going to be there to talk about your organization. That's why you're there. So what are other people talking about your organization for? That's what you're supposed to be there for. But you fell asleep the first day, didn't show up the second day or VIP. So how could you talk about your organization if you weren't there to do it?
Sit up straight.
She gave her keynote, but once never said where we could give donations. I guess that was my job. And this is the crazy thing. Out of all the keynote speaking, this is where everybody act like, you know, I'm not an arrogant person, and I don't need the spotlight. I don't. This is why I can't continue to do this. I'm a fucking introvert. And I become extroverted when I need to, but I don't do people well. Because everybody got shitty ass energy. You know what I'm saying? So this bitch had all the opportunity. Now, I'm the person who put the event together. The people that were there will tell you. If my girl got his masterpiece in the chat, she will tell you. I was supposed to speak for 45 minutes so that I could talk about the Black Agenda, the purpose of it. Now, this is my organization. And with everybody not doing what they were supposed to do, because this bitch wasn't at there to meet the night before. So when she did the panels, she did not respect my time. I told her not to let people go over when she did the panel and was the moderator, and she just wanted all of her people to be heard. So the political panel was good, but what most people didn't know watching it is that they gave me their ass to kiss and they kept fucking going over their time. And Angela didn't care, even though I told her to stop doing that. So because of that, you guys, because of that, right? I only spoke for like 15 minutes. I didn't even do a keynote speak. And I want to make that point because I only spoke for about 15 minutes. That's how much I cut my shit down to let everybody do their thing. Because it wasn't about me. It's never been about me. And do you know in that 15 minutes, the only fucking bitch I did mention was her. And I'm going to play that for you. So you can get that cue. Do you have that, Z? Ring sent that to you earlier. Okay. So let's read this text message, right? So we told everybody, thank you. You can't see the whole text, but you get the gist of it. The green is him. He saying, you know, go to sleep. Love you all. Blessings and thank you. So we didn't thank everybody. Like all of the people that were there were in that chat, except for the white lady. I'm pro-black. I'm too good. We didn't in our text, right? So I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck who gets offended. But everybody else was in this text. Everybody. So we're thanking them. So how do we not thank them, Angela? I needed you to put up a public post thanking them when I already thanked all these people personally. And see, the people who didn't do anything wrong, they actually were not offended by my video because they knew that I wasn't talking about them. But look at this bitch response. They go that passive aggressive church shit. You know how a bitch in church say, I'm gonna pray for you, bitch. We know that in language that means fuck you and die. We know what that means, okay? So keep that facetious shit. So everybody else is saying nice shit. You can like, hey, I had an awesome time, right? Awesome is big. We didn't mistreat our people at all. Morning. I enjoyed everyone. I'm just realizing there was no mention of Auntie Angie's house. Be blessed. Now, some of y'all might not think that's bad. That was a little smart ass comment if you ask me. Maybe y'all see it different. But you see how that's what she brought up. But be blessed. That's that church shit. What it really meant was, bitch, fuck you. Okay? Now, she said her organization wasn't mentioned. Please roll that beautiful bean footage for me, Z. If you ain't find something, you need to bring right here. That's why he right here. Because any receipt you can't find, we will make it easy for you. We will bring that we will send the receipt right to you again. Just let me know, Z. We got time. Maybe the rest of you don't. Because I'm done after this, right? The only other live I'm doing is on my platform. And those lives will be about other shit, right? About the shit that we used to talk about, like what's going on in our country, what we need to pay attention to, all of the things that should matter to us. We're going to go do that over there. So I don't give a fuck. I'll be in this bitch 5 hours. The rest of y'all do panels for 12 hours. So what the fuck? We'll be in here all night. We on StreamYard. I'll be done. And then I'll drop the link when I'm done. If you motherfuckers want to call in, because I got time today. Because I'm done after this. And for everybody who keep saying you done. Fuck you, because I have been done, bitch. I ain't been here for fucking 2 months. What part do you think I'm playing? And even though this is my platform, I can fucking use it if I want to. I ain't said shit. And I didn't plan on coming here doing this. The reason I'm doing it is because a loudmouth bitch keep running her mouth. I heard she was on Kwame Kilpatrick's show the other day talking about me again. Kwame Brown. I just want y'all to rationalize that. Z, do you need me to send it to you again? You got it? Okay, you just wait for me. Well, hold on. So see, this is the thing. She over there running her mouth. I just want y'all to think about this. How do you send someone a cease and desist and say, look, I need you to be quiet, stop talking, and we can find a way to reconcile this so that we can find an amicable way. Did you guys actually read the cease and desist? It asked me to do this in an amicable way and to stop talking. So who the fuck sends you a cease and desist and then goes around talking about you? But I'm the trifling one. I'm the one causing the fighting. I'm the one doing too much. Now I'm gonna do a whole lot. Now I'm gonna do what's more than too much? Give me a word for that, because that's what I'm gonna do now. Because I told you to leave me alone, bitch. You ready, Z? You ready?
And the video she about to show is her thanking Angie's house.
Story about Angela. I don't know if Angela's still around here, but many of you okay, well, hey sis, I love you. How many of y'all remember I ain't care too much for Angela's perspectives? Y'all remember that? Yeah. I was like, oh, I ain't feeling what she's talking about, man. No. Right? We disagreed. I didn't agree with her. But then there came a time when I knew that whether I agree with her or not, we had the same heart that we wanted to do something for our community. And I saw them trying to run her through the ringer on Dr. Phil and everywhere else and telling her about her child. And it pissed me off. You know, it's one of them things. How many of y'all got brothers and sisters and we can fight all day long, but you better not mess with them. It was something that welled up inside of me and I was angry. Like, I might not agree with everything she said, but y'all not finna get her on here and talk to her like this and make her feel some type of way about her child she gave birth. It pissed me off. And that's where me and her had an agreement. She said, they ain't gonna do me like this because Angela, hold on, she held her own, right? But at the same time, we agreed on it. She said, they ain't gonna do me like that. And I said, no, sis, they ain't gonna do you like that. And it made me take a closer look at her, right? And we don't agree on everything. Let me tell you something real funny. I'm okay with abortion. What I'm saying is I think it's necessary sometimes. She believes that abortion should not happen no matter what. But you know what we came together and did? I help her when it comes to Auntie Angie's house. And y'all should support her too. You know why? Because what I do agree with is that if Black babies are being born, I'd rather help Black women have them if they're going through problems than to watch them abort their babies. See, those are examples of unity. Those are examples of disagreeing, but still understanding that we are fighting for the same cause. And I just think that we need to begin to understand that in our communities, you guys.
Well, that's another lie.
This is one of them let it marinate moments. For as much as that bitch talked about me, y'all just saw that video and she said she wasn't honored and I didn't keep my word. I spoke for 15 minutes. And that was part of what I spoke about. I didn't speak about New Era. I didn't talk about any other organization that was there. And I thought that it was really trifling of her to keep telling y'all that she was supposed to get the money. That is not true. There were 3 organizations there that were going to be honored. One was Kazyia. And you know what's funny? Q was in the chat. Q would tell you he was there the second day. Q got his money. Q got his money. It wasn't just about Auntie Angie's house. But in my fucking speech, I only spoke about her. Did I just not say support Auntie Angie's house? So when she keeps telling you that I didn't honor her, and I mean, how much more honor am I supposed to do? I already gave you the microphone and the stage, bitch. And you see how hard I went for her at the conference, really supporting her and telling people to support her. She's actually the one who put a lot of effort into helping me. This is why I was surprised we got to the conference and she acted shady. I'm gonna tell you what it seemed like to me. It seemed like she got there the first day and that's where all of the speakers were. Seems like to me, and this is my opinion, so let me be clear about that. It seemed like she was there to get connected with people. She wanted to network and get with other activists and people who have big names, because regardless of what she tells y'all, we had a lot of people in the house, and the people she brought were not the biggest people in the pro-Black community. There was a lot of people there, and she didn't even know who they were because she's so out of touch with the community. She didn't know the people she had sitting next to her. We had some very important people that I would tell you in the Black community mean way more to us than that fucking bitch ever does in the Black community. We don't know her, but the people that were there, we knew them, and you disregarded them as though they weren't anybody because you didn't know their name. Once she got the numbers, and I'm going to show you a text out of her own mouth where she said, bitch, I left your event early that day. So once she got the numbers, she left early out of her own mouth. She didn't even stay the whole entire event. And then she never.
Okay, y'all. So after she showed this text where Angela basically says, I ain't even stay to your whole event, da 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 da. We're going to end it right there. And we're going to do a part 2 either later on tonight or probably tomorrow, more than likely, y'all. So just give me y'all heads up. We're doing a part 2. I just want y'all to keep up with the lies that's being told. We definitely see she was honored. Judge Joe Brown was not picking up chairs and tables and sweeping or nothing like that. None of that happened. Of course, she didn't fly people out that actually live there. Like, that just makes no sense. It's just like, why with all the lies? Just agree to disagree and just keep doing your Angie house with your white moms or Black moms, green moms, how many ever moms you want. And then let Mechee X do whatever type of activist that she
never came back. So if that's not what you came to do, then what was you doing? Because once you talked to everybody, then you didn't come back. Once you got connected and got some phone numbers, you didn't come back. And you admitted you didn't come back. I didn't say that, you did that. So this is what I mean. I didn't honor the bitch. Now, we haven't even got to the video where she said my name. We're going to go there next. In this video, she's acting like she's saying something nice to me. But now that I pulled out the receipts, do you see from my perspective how this bitch was throwing backhanded compliments the whole time in that fucking video, making it seem like I didn't bring people in, I didn't pay for the folks, that I never honored her, and I didn't keep my word at the motherfucking conference. Fuck that shit about the babies in the house. What I'm telling you is Angela is a lying ass, backstabbing piece of shit. She really is. And this was the point of my conversation, that your favorite activists aren't shit. So I'm showing you this bitch ain't shit. Now, would anybody, or is Rachel still in here? Because Rachel, I ain't forgot your name, baby. You said that Angela didn't tell not one lie. Are you still here? Would you like to repeat that comment again and say it with your chest like you mean it? I'd like to see that.
So, okay, y'all, I'm sure y'all seen all the lies that has been told. And like I said, I'm about to end this video. We're going to do a part 2. But I'm just going to show y'all the clip, just the text up there where she basically, where things went left. And y'all will be like, what? Angela talking like that? That's what I want y'all to see. That's going to bring y'all back for part 2. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the text, not read it, unlike not let you hear Mechee X, because we're gonna hear her response on part 2. But basically the text, this, the black is Angela and the green is Mechee X. So it says, Auntie Angela House didn't receive a dime, be blessed. She said not a media connect, not an invite on the show, not nothing. Mechee doesn't even have a $5 monthly subscription. So then Mechee's response is, you said keep your damn money though, remember? I tried to give you money yesterday. So see, that was another lie that I was telling y'all. She did offer her money and she told her to keep the money. So she said, you offered us $1,000 and said y'all didn't make anything. I did that to show you I'm not greedy and it ain't about the money but the relationship. Okay, but you just said she didn't give you no money. She offered you $1,000. You told her to keep it, but now you going back on your video saying you didn't make a dime. She promised you a big check. She promised you $20,000, and ain't none of that the truth. See there, y'all. We're gonna end the video right here. The kids ready to go to the pool for round 2. The boys are back, so we're gonna end it right here, y'all. I would have continued it at the pool, but I don't have my computer and I don't have the slides to bring up and nothing like that. So we're going to end it right here. But just see that these people be out here lying, be all goody two-shoes, you know, on their platform. But then when they get on another platform and they think other people not watching, they be like, you know, being different. But I want y'all to also look at this logo for Auntie Angie's house. Is this a white baby or not? I'm just asking. Is this a white baby or is this just the coloring of her logo? Because I'm just saying they could have made her be brown looking and they could have made the baby be like tan looking or made Angela be Mechee color and then put a dark brown baby in her arms. I'm just confused as to why the logo is black and white. Hello. Calm down. Stop. I'm just trying to figure out why the babies is the mama black and the baby white. So y'all answer that when we come back on part 2, y'all. We about to get up out of here.
How niggas selling weed, no protection. All of that woman needs her to master. Take you a little peek, I ain't average. Money like it's on trees, I'm a bastard. New coupe is Japanese and it's faster. Bitch, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah. Skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah, cooping any weather. Niggas wanna act funny cause I'm better. Name any bitch, I didn't sweat her. Back different, money stuck together. She gon' lick me like I'm a letter. She gon' lick me cause I'm a letter. Tried to kiss me when I just met her. This shit too clean, Italian leather. Bring out the best in her. One round I'm testing her. Face down arresting her. Don't shoot the messenger. Cut off, don't mess with her. Foreign drop, caress it her. Play her part inside of this movie, I'm just directing her. Yeah, you know, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Hit her once with data, different exotic strands, mixing flavors. I do my dance while I'm dropping bangers. You said I changed, yeah, so did the paper. Hold on, I'm snapping now, I gotta say this. Wall like the shit like a go like the greatest. Up in the mall and we copping the latest. She like my smell, you know, muddy the fragrance. Told her what happened, stay private like Vegas. Forget all their names, remember they face though. If it ain't USD, I'm getting pesos. Don't gotta rush it, I know how to play slow. Fuck with my bitch cause she do what I say so. Got the same plug cause nigga my race low. No nigga trying me, smoking that premium. High on that 93, you got a problem then solve it, come try it please. Like I'm a bull, get her rough when she riding me. Get what she want but not lie to me. Feel my heart frozen inside of me. Damage is done, it's too late, no rewinding me. You can't beat me cause it's only one kind of me. I'm in a verdant, the top is behind me. I got a couple niggas who is sliding. Don't gotta ask, I know my niggas riding. We on that timing. White on the package. Light up that Irish cream, that's just smacking. It's never what it seems, I ain't liking. How niggas selling weed, no protection. All of that woman needs, I done mastered. Take you a little peek, I ain't average. Money like it's on trees, I'm a bastard. New coupe is Japanese and it's faster. Bitch, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell, snow, I'm always dripping. Cut up on back roads, the tires slipping. Nigga, I like both the semis with me. Crazy you didn't know our backs was different. Yeah, we talk only business. Yeah, skip the intermission. Yeah, now you know you tripping. Yeah, ain't a hoe I'm missing. It can rain, hell. I don't mean this for real, but I mean, hey. Tryna figure out this problem that these niggas got. All of a sudden towards my mama wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom. This really too easy. Niggas flies because I'm finna squash them. Niggas finna hate this. Your brother 27 with a minor on some gay shit. On this nigga ass at first I wasn't gonna say shit. He couldn't get the hoes, I guess he had to make a lane switch. Acting like a sis, really acting like a bitch. We could talk it out but I can't understand him with the list. Not to mention he be dressing up for views, he wearing wigs. Not to mention nigga 27, out here scamming kids. Foreign coupe, I love to walk around it capping, so let's talk about it. Laughing but nobody smiling, too old to be acting childish. He didn't want the smoke, brought up my mama, so bro now you got it. If you know what's best then close your mouth and keep my mama out it. Now I'm making noise, piss me off and now I'm too annoyed. Nigga play with toys, he play with them and fuck with little boys. I can't just ignore it, water deep just like we finding Dory. I don't have a choice, the war is coming, hope you ready for it. Double cup I'm sipping, you can talk your shit but leave my family out and I ain't tripping. Don't let this shit go over your head, I really hope you listen. I'm real fed up hearing this and that, you acting like a sissy. Thought I was misogynist but you keep sneak dissing these women. Problem that these niggas got, all of a sudden towards my mama wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom, this really too easy. Niggas figure out this problem that these niggas got, all of a sudden towards my mama wasn't too important till you put my family in drama. Now I gotta step down from my level cause you at the bottom, this really too easy. Niggas flies because I'm finna squash them. Nah, this shit crazy. I don't mean this for real, but I mean